Yeah, I'm back. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's good to see y'all. Slowpoke, real back to the family. Thank you for 21 months. Clyde says, so who won for real last night? The team that won the most matches wins the Splatfest. Hey. Sorry. End of story. Bernie Lomax, real back to the family. Thank you for 15 months of support. Yeah, you know, it wasn't Team Bungle, sick today. It was Team Swand was the team that won the Splatfest because they won more matches. Well, no, Loon Toon. Bungle didn't end up winning because, Team Bunglepuss, received, more, like one more vote in, like, the popular vote or something, which is, like, it has nothing to do with the video game. It was just a fucking vote, a straw poll about whether you like cats or dogs more, and had nothing to do with skill or ability in Splatoon 2. So, to me, fucking Team Swan Dog won. And I would say that about any fucking official Splatfest that took place. Like, if it was an official Nintendo Splatfest, and fucking, like, Mayo wins more matches, but Catch Up actually won because they got the popular or some dumb shit, that's just invalid, and Mayo won. You know, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. The player count was taken into account. So you mean to tell me that the team that had less people on it won? Okay, and it's their victory is still invalidated because of a straw poll. Does that feel right to you? Right, this is how presidential elections work. I think that the fucking electoral college is questionable as well. Okay, so I have reservations about that. So I confidently I could sit here and say that Swan Dog won the Splatfest last night. Bungle had more people and more popularity. Yeah, it just doesn't work like that. We won. We beat you. We beat you. We beat you, Bunglepuss, in terms of victories. We had more victories. We had like way more victories too. So again, I repeat, it's not about a straw poll. It's about who won more matches in the video game. It's very simple. That's the only thing that should matter. That's the only thing that should matter. I don't know what that's about. You know, Nintendo fucked up. Like, I know you guys are imitating Nintendo, but Nintendo was wrong, as Nintendo so often is. Right? It was like another 10D moment. You know? Mike, you salty? Yeah, I get me choosing Team Squandog was just like a flip of the dice, essentially, anyway. If I had been on, you know, Bunglepuss, this would be a completely different argument. Like, let's be real about it. Let's be honest. But no, Squandog did win. Swan Dog won because, yeah, straw poll doesn't mean anything, and... No, I mean that much, okay? I do, honestly. If you win more matches, you win. A straw poll is just... Come on. No, I don't care about a straw poll. I'm not gonna listen to that. No. No, that has nothing to do with anything. Who won more? It's so simple. I did buy Nips, Bubba Fair. I bought Nips. In like a half-asleep stupor at like 8 a.m., I bought Nips. I nipped up to get down. I also came very close. Actually, no, I did hit my inventory cap last night. So if you remember, I was saving all those fish and stuff. For when CJ came, I sold a chunk of it. I sold a chunk of the furniture that I was hoarding. Believe it or not, there was a lot more. I sold some, I don't know, wallpapers and stuff I wasn't using. I tried to sell clothing that I had doubles of, which looks like I didn't succeed very well, but I sold a lot of clothes. I don't think I could do the thing where every day I walk into the clothes store and just randomly buy shit like you've been seeing me do every stream. Because you just don't have the inventory space. Also, blue shirt. Thank you for 2 months of support. And I don't know, man. I don't want to keep the Nips outside. Like, I work hard on my town. I don't want there to be, like, a wasteland of turnips sitting around my town for, like, 5 days. When I fucking work so hard on my town. Make a farm sick today says what? Just like a large empty space to dump Nips onto? Maybe. Anyway. So I told you guys that today I was going to try to catch some of the new fish. Some of the mayfish. Right. Get rid of anything you don't plan on wearing in the foreseeable future at all. Attack team says it'll make it easier to clear out the storage. But, like, hoarding. I like to hoard. You know? What if I decide that I do want to wear it one day? Then what? I'm going to take all this bait that I crafted, that I lovingly crafted and hoarded. And finally, I'm going to use it. Alright. And today we're going to try to catch chiefly 3 things. I want the Neon Tetra, which I only have about, 45 minutes left to catch. And I also want to go catch those 2 pier fish. Right, I'm talking about, I think, the Mahi and Giant Trevally. Alright, Tuna Newt. Tuna Newt says you have only an hour to catch the majority of the fish and bugs. Well, what specifically are we talking about here? Like, Jesus. Alright, I'll deal with this later. Let's name them, specifically. Rainbow fish is small in the river until, what? 4 o'clock? You got to give me correct information for this because I only have 45 minutes. Like, we can't have, half-truths and lies and, wishy-washiness in the chat. I need, hard facts. Moo Moo, I want you to take this coconut. I worked on your accent a little bit, too. I hope you like it. Oh, this is great. It's coconut. Woo! Thanks, that's so thoughtful of you. Show my appreciation for your kindness. Please have these bales. Now, I'm gonna make good use of that coconut, They say country girls make do. Now, I know it's a coconut and all, but we can get pretty downright resourceful when we need to. They're cowtails, not pigtails. Alright. Yeah, there's a bunch of fruit to pick. It's fossils. Hey, you know what I was thinking about doing? Now that I have my fossils exhibit completely finished, just like leaving the fossils in the ground and then letting it rain so I get gyroids. But I'm not sure gyroids exist. What's the deal with gyroids? Attack team, thanks for that little dealie you just gave me. I'm gonna copy and paste it. The gyroids, they're not in the files. I thought somebody said that data miners saw gyroids or something. Was that fake? It's been data mined, but they don't exist yet. Alright. That's cute. Fishing rod. Guys, last night, I had the one that has the rubber ducky on the end of it. And I loved it so much, it broke in like 5 fucking minutes. I caught like 5 fish and it broke. I was so fucking upset. I really want the one with the rubber ducky back. Like, I got fucked. Can somebody buy and mail the one with the rubber ducky to me? Please? Buy them in bulk? Oh, Rousalith, what a good idea. What a fucking galaxy brain that is. Oh, my intention was to repair it using a customization kit, Tuna Newt, because that apparently is a thing that you could do. But you know what would be even cooler? If there was a durability gauge. Yeah, durability. Remember that? Remember durability? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy this inferior rod in the meantime, and then if one of you can send me the rubber ducky fishing rod, I'll swap it up. Do I have a shovel currently? Yeah, alright. Zen Lizerbia posted a legit fish guide. No, I'm good. I'm gonna remove the ones that I already caught. So I got one. I'm gonna get rid of frog and catfish. Nibblefish, 4 p.m. to 9 a.m. I don't think I have a nibblefish. Angelfish. Hold on. Wait, did I fuck this up? It has the time first, and then it has what kind of fish it is. Dude, this, no, this guide you posted, Attack Team, is absolutely incorrect. This is, completely false. Because I was catching the angelfish at, like, fucking 3 a.m. So this is absolutely, this is bungus. This is complete and total bungus. I might be, actually, I might be bungus. It's possible that I'm bungus. Nah, bro, this says angelfish 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Straight up. So I have, yeah, more fake news and lies from the lamestream media. Hey, hoorah, you good? Oh, I got something special for you today, Sly. Wow, it's a combat helmet. Ah, thanks. Time to put my neck muscles to the test. It's tiny. Oh, that looks so bad. Time to flex my gratitude muscles. I want you to have a multi-purpose vest. The tiny gator hat. You did tell me, Roscoe. There you go. There's his tiny. There you go. Now you could go get some real valor instead of stolen valor. With your shiny new combat helmet. Meanwhile, this is a perfect fishing vest. Oh, wait, I had a costume for this, didn't I?
Oh, there you are. I want to talk to you about something. So the other day, I let Anka smell me, and I'm thinking about taking our relationship to the next level. I bought a ring. When do you think's a good time to propose? I was watching this movie about going to new places, meeting new folks, and learning new stuff. Maybe if I went to a new place, I could be...
Nah, Darwin, you're not allowed to leave. Nah, Darwin, nah, fucking... Dreams crushed. Darwin, your dreams are bad, and you should feel bad. You and I both know you're not going anywhere. Don't you dare ever ask me that ever again. Anka... Anka be like, can I smell your dick?
Let me smell your dick, my dear. Allow me to exhume the fragrance of your pinion.
I heard a balloon and now I can't find it. Damn. The eternal struggle. It must be this way. It's not. I'm getting further away from it. Okay. Where is it, guys? It must be down this way? No, but now I don't hear it anymore. You like the Atlas Moth point of view? Yeah, it's pretty dumb. But I figured it might be cool to put outside the museum since, you know, they got bugs in the museum. And if there are any other cool models, I might put them out here. I'm still really disappointed to learn that there's no corresponding, like, dinosaur cutout that I could put on the other side. I would have liked to have put a T-Rex over here or something, but apparently that Triceratops is the only one that exists. So, you know, fucking lame. So, Neon Tetra, let's start with that one. It's in the pond, and it's only in the pond for another about 30 minutes at this point. So let's go ahead and equip that. And let's get fishing. I believe that is probably too big to be a Neon Tetra. But I'm not gonna waste my bait. I'm gonna catch whatever gets summoned. Yeah, man. There we go. Beefed. Oh god, it's Hades all over again. The Neon Tetra is in the river. Waste all of your bait on the pond. Alright. Thanks, guys. Seems very obvious to me that in reality the Neon Tetra is probably not found in rivers. You know, being that I have a degree in ichthyology. Itchy theology. The kind of theology that just makes you itch all over. So some of the bait was already wasted. Ooh. The rainbow fish. There's that. Out of the way. That was one of the things you guys were just talking about. So you can scratch that off the list. Also, I still have a totally bogus fucking fish guide to go off of. So I don't know what's real and what's not. I'm living in a fucking fantasy world as usual. Impossible to separate fact from fiction. What's up, Gubbington? What book slapped? Save the bait for the pier. That's a good idea. So probably we only want to go for small fish right now. So I don't know why I'm still trying to catch this. Huge ones will just be black bass. Scare away the big boys. Okay, thanks, chat. Will do. Alright, there's the pond skater and the violin beetle. I've caught both of those already and donated them to Blathers. So, Mal sent me this link for a video game that I think I might try to stream at some point. Some kind of Animal Crossing creepypasta game. Whereby Blathers is alone in the museum by himself. And there's a bunch of insects running around. Could be fun. It's not called Virtue's Last Reward, Carnival Tempest. In fact, I don't know what that is. Is Virtue's Last Reward an Animal Crossing creepypasta that actually exists? Oh, it's the sequel to 999. Listen, that's not funny. We don't talk about that anymore, okay? Virtue's Last Reward. I might check it out. Depending on my mood. Man, for the amount of river that I have in this town, it's a surprising lack of river fish. You know? Like, where are they? I never see fish in this body of water up here by those waterfalls. Ever. Ever. They don't spawn there. What's up with that? The waterfall is chasing the fish away? Like... Alright. Loach. So now that I caught that rainbow fish, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Just, I mean, like, you know, try to distill what's in that wiki that I'm not gonna probably open while I'm streaming. It's just the neon tetra now, right? I know that. That's for another half hour. There's also a beta. And this is also located in the river and is a small shadow. Do you want a guide? No, I'm looking for, like, to have the information from the guide distilled for me. Size 2 in the river. Like the loach. Loach is size 2 in the river. Isn't the beta the one fishing? Anakin says. Oh, cuck jokes in 2020. You proud of yourself? Nah, you should be. That was a pretty good one. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't get eaten by the tree. Cuck jokes in 2020. Alright, nice. Shitty bandana, why not? Shitty, weird hippie bandana. So there's nothing to catch in the pond. That was a waste. We have to listen to this. Watch you, Tarnation.
Ew, watch where you're sneezing, would you? And what's the deal with yelling tarnation after you sneeze?
Huh? Doesn't sneezing make you want to yell something? I thought everyone did that.
Nah, only morons do that. Mike, back me up. Do you yell out weird, angry nonsense after you sneeze?
Sure do! Just like I said, you should consider joining the rest of us, Deirdre.
You know what? I think I'm good. Maybe I'll try it out at home later. Yeah.
Usually my weird, stupid yell is during the sneeze, not after it. Like, I tend to sneeze very loudly for some reason. I've been doing it my whole life. Sometimes they're not loud. I don't know. It depends on whether or not it's causing me pain or confusion during the sneeze. Yeah, T-Bone is spreading the Rona in my town. T-Bone not practicing social distancing at all, sneezing directly into people's faces. I think it's time he goes the way of Sheldon. I'm never gonna get rid of T-Bone, honestly. Oh, that's the guppy. I had that already, okay. I'm not gonna make T-Bone move out just purely on account of what I did to his house. Like, that was tailored, custom tailored to his character, his home, and his decor, and everything. I'm not getting rid of him. The deed is done. I'm all in on T-Bone. No, Tuna Newt. Oh, there you go. That's the beta? Yeah, got it. The cockfish. I also have Octavian, who is a grumpy villager, so I have 2 grumpy villagers. But Octavian is another one where I spent so much time on tailoring it to him that I'm not gonna make him move out. And I feel like if you have octopus villagers, you just don't make them move out. You just keep those. I was lucky enough to get 2 of them somehow. No, if anyone's on the chopping block, it's Moo Moo over here. Moo Moo is a strong contender for... Is that a... Dude. It's a diving beetle. Oh, those are the things where, like, you empty the pool filter and there's, like, several thousand of them in there. It's just like a mass fucking beetle grave whenever you open the pool filter. Yeah. Those are the things where, like, you go in the pool and you're trying to have a good time. And, like, you feel their corpses just, like, touching your body and then you have to get out and go cry. Because you can't enjoy yourself in the pool because you're swimming in a soup of their corpses. Yeah. Yeah, fuck those things. Those things are very common where I live. I should point out that in reality, they're not nearly that big. Is that the... It is the Neon Tetra. Neon Tetra. It wasn't hard to track. What's the fucking pun there? What's the joke? Fuck, like, what is it? It's neon, so it glows. And that was, like, obvious to you guys? Like... Alright, anyway. I still have about 20 minutes to catch any bugs or fish that end at 4 p.m. I want to know if there's any more. No, I didn't fail chemistry, Jen. I actually did quite well in chemistry. The problem here is that the joke is stupid. Nibblefish. Okay. Don't believe I have the nibblefish. Nibblefish. The native fish of Nibelheim. Nibblefish from Nibelheim. Do I have the nibbler? Have I gotten a nibble from the nibbler? I see the guppy. These are all ocean fish here, so we won't bother going right. I imagine the nibblefish is small. I have killifish. Doesn't look like I have nibblefish. River tiny. Thanks, guys. Yep, that's exactly what I was looking for from you guys. Thanks. I also caught the new kind of... Ooh, look at that big boy. Yeah, fly into that wall. Bet you that sells for a lot. Also, I've decided I'm engaging in a stupid quest. A stupid, misguided, perhaps pointless quest. To eventually have all the models made of the bugs and the fish. Something that will take years. It will actually take years. I have no doubt that it'll take years. I know that. But it's one of those things where it's like, if I don't pull it off, so what? You know? A pale chub. Oh, chub. "20 minutes left on the fishathon." Yeah, it's like... This is a big body of water that I deliberately left there to catch fish in, and it feels like the majority of the time there's nothing in it. Yeah, there'll be like one fish in it. And this is the first time I'm seeing a fish down there in forever. I think fish don't like when you terraform shit. I think if you leave everything naturally, like, you'll get more fish spawning. But if you start fucking with things, you might affect your spawns somehow a little bit. Or it's spawn slots, meaning that there can only be so many things spawned in on the island at once. And that flower had to be sacrificed to get rid of that shadow. I don't know, I think that's too big to be... Yeah, that's too big. Go away. Thanks. Yeah, I want to use my bait, I think. Running out of time here a little bit. 20 minutes. None of these shadows are the right size. Inethicus says my island is terrible and hideous. That's unethical. Shocking coming from you. Oh, well, these don't sell for anything anyway, right? Like, who cares? Doesn't help, I got 50 stacks of bait in my fucking inventory right now, right? The guppy is 1k. That would have been worth to sell. Oh yeah, but let's not forget about the fact that I have 10 million bells. Well, actually right now I have about 8 million because I got 2 million tied up in nips. Oh, yeah, my pockets are full. Well, I don't know. Does it stay on the ground? What happens? If I go inside, will that be there when I come out? Why do people always read the shitty comments? Something to do with the human brain and self-loathing or something. I don't know. Traditional Monty pants. Something to do with human psychology, I'm sure. Gummington says, Mike, it is one weed. Gummington, you didn't see me play Stardew Valley, did you? Wake the fuck up! Alright. Now I'm torn because I want to catch the nibblefish, but I also want to hear the Blathers dialogue for all these things. Streamer, don't read this. Too late, Atris. Tell me about the rainbow fish, Blathers.
A rainbow fish is a tropical fish known for its metallic colors and beautiful fins. There's over 50 different species. Each are unique and plays in color. Must say, it does make me wish for feathers of a more exciting hue than underbaked brownie.
Wow, a Blathers self-dunk. Can't believe it. Come on, Blathers, you're beautiful and cute. If you weren't beautiful and cute, I wouldn't have plastered your visage over all over an entire room of my house. You better believe it.
The bait has long fins and beautiful coloring. It's a tropical fish popular in decorative aquariums. They're very territorial and will fight to complete exhaustion, so aquarists must keep them carefully. Rarely does such beauty and violence commingle outside or outliers of sunset viewing parties. Now you have it. Fascinating stuff.
Alright, I'm pretty sure Blathers just referenced like an Eyes Wide Shut orgy. I'm not sure. It's funny because, yeah, betas are actually alphas. Ball Blair points out. Think about that for a sec. I'm surprised Blathers didn't make a cuck joke. You know?
The dastardly diver beetle, Master Wayne, famous for its distinctive round shape and its voracious appetite, this powerful predator uses thick back legs covered in hairs to paddle after its prey, and it uses suction cups on its front legs to grip its quarry for good. My own legs have gone weak thinking about it.
Alright, good. I don't have the heart to just skip the dialogue. It makes him so happy to be able to blather. He's in his element. He gets sad when you tell him no.
Wonderful. Neon Tetra is truly a marvel of the tropical fish world. Look at how tiny it is, and how filled with neon. I imagine its environment must be just as flashy for it to have developed such colors. I wonder how flashy I might be had I been raised somewhere even half as vibrant.
Blathers is low-key extremely jealous of Pave. Did you hear his perfect jolly good? I mean, that was it, right? He had everything else. Alright. You have to let Blathers blather, or you're a sick fuck. That's all I have to say about it. You cannot deny him his opportunity to blather. Jen doesn't let Blathers blather. Jen, why do you hate learning so much? And why do you hate the joy on an elderly owl's face? Why do you hate joy on the face of an owl and learning? What's up with that? just, like, take that right now, because it's not doing me any favors. Zumba Fitness. Baby, thank you for 2 months of support. Thank you for helping me through quarantine. Uni finals studying. Alright. As long as you're actually studying and not being distracted by what I'm doing. Plant lily bulbs. Well, shit. I mean, let's just hope Leaf is selling them or I don't get to have those miles, right? I'm probably also just gonna, like, sell the majority of the weeds that I have in my house storage to Leaf now that he's here, because you get double the price, right? I was hoarding them mostly for crafting purposes, but it doesn't seem like too many of the recipes. Oh, don't recognize that thing. It's a Rosalia Batisi beetle. It's easier to do than say. Alright, I'll give you that one, Animal Crossing. We're just gonna call it the Belegda beetle. The Belegda beetle. That, I think, is too big. But fuck it. Maybe not. Yes, boobs. I mean, whatever. I feel like I'm done with hedges. Like, I did this thing over by Deirdre's house, and you may have noticed I put some hedges down in the town square area. Oh, that looks like the right size, maybe. That's a rock. Cool. Anyway, you see these hedges between the fence and the benches? They used to be flowers, but I don't know. I felt like that was cooler. I felt like the town has a lot of flowers, right? That's not a fish, dude.
God damn it, Marie, they're minerals. They're not rocks, they're minerals, Marie.
Yeah, I know. I like that little bit up there where I have the fortune cookie cart, but it also feels like its existence is pointless. I hear another balloon, I think, but we only have 10 minutes left to get the Nibelheim. Oh, gotta wreck my flowers again to scare the fish away. Just give me one little nibble, come on. I just need a nibble, one nibble. 9 minutes left to nibble. And no, Jabroni Mike doesn't time travel, so don't even ask. Too big. You can use the net to scare them away without ruining the flowers. Fact. Keep forgetting about that. You know why? Because at some point, Bubba Fair told me to do it, and it didn't work. And I was like, oh, Bubba Fair's lying again. And then I just stopped trying to do it. I don't know why it didn't work when he told me to do it, but it didn't. And like ever since then, it's just been fake. But it does work. And it was weird because, remember, I was streaming for that. No, they weren't far away. They were absolutely close enough where that should have worked. But for some reason, the game said no. No idea why. I streamed it. You guys should remember it. Because I imagine you guys remember every single thing that takes place in this channel. Alright, that could be the nibbler. Come on, nibbler. That is a pale chub? Yeah.
Nibble on my chub, bitch!
He told me to nibble on his chub, and I thought it was quite rude. Quite rude indeed. No, good sir, I will not nibble on your chub. I decline your proposal. Unsolicited chub pics. Alright. Another minute slips through my fingers like the sands of time. Like waves on the beach. How rare is the nibblefish? The balloon, it taunts me. Oh, dude, that's definitely going to get absorbed into the earth. No, it didn't. A parka undercoat. Alright. Well, at least I match now, kind of. Six minutes to nibble. Moo is Naruto running.
I'm gonna be the Bukage.
You look homeless. Yeah, a little bit. By the way, this is not my last opportunity to catch this thing. I just wanted to. You know, I mean, this is actually the beginning of the spawn, so I probably have like 4 months or something to actually catch this. I don't know why I'm putting such an emphasis. Just to create a little bit of artificial, whatever, you know, artificial intensity. Artificial excitement. But no, this isn't like the last day to catch it or anything like that. I got chubbed again. I feel forever really chubbed up. You know, if you think about it, there really isn't any reason the net shouldn't also be able to catch fish. In fact, it's perfectly suited to doing so. Yeah. Scoop? Like, I should have just scooped that motherfucker right up. Like, fishing nets exist. It'd break because it's too flimsy. Like, it's meant for bugs. The weight of it, it could not support the weight of the fish. But you don't think, like, the gigantic fucking, like, Hercules beetles that this thing is gonna catch way more than, like, the fucking minnows and shit? Not a single fish to be seen. You're too big. That's rough. Because I can't get rid of that without catching it. That's brutal. Come on, buddy. Mm-hmm. 2 minutes left. Less than 2 minutes, probably. I don't think we're gonna get nibbled today. The likelihood of nibble is now extremely low. You know what I could do by the museum is I could put another Triceratops standee on the other side of the door, potentially, to kind of just make it symmetrical. I just scared away a tiny... You know that was the nibblefish, right? That just got scared away? Like, no question, that was it? Like, no doubt whatsoever that was the nibblefish? That was it. Definitely, it's gone. I think this is my last chance right here. Not a nibblefish. Well, I think that's it. I think it's time to pack in it and admit defeat. But I think out of... What, the 4 fish that I was trying to catch, having caught 3 of them is actually not that bad. It's pretty cool. Still pretty happy with that. $30 seconds to get that fish. Easy. Easy. Very easy to... Easy. Easy! As the bell rings! As the fucking bell rings to change the hour, I reel in the fish. What is the fucking odds of that? What is the odds of that? Holy shit, what the fuck? Oh, that's streamer luck. When people say streamer luck, that's what they're talking about. Jesus Christ. Again, what's the fucking the spawn rate for that fish? God damn. Guys, how many moments have I had like that while streaming this game? There was that I was trying to catch the coelacanth one night and my last piece of bait was the coelacanth. I was like, I'm ending the stream after this piece of bait. And it was the coelacanth. Wow. I'm gonna wake up Blathers by really loudly screaming poggers directly into his weird ear feather. Because I just had a very poggers moment. Thank you for the bits, Warlord. I got 2 things for you, Blathers. I got the beetle. I would like to learn more, Blathers. It's also cool that I don't have to rush now. Like, now I can just... Because the other fish are all day. So I could just... There's not going to be any, like, time limit thing. I could just chill. I don't have to ignore the chat. Apologies if anybody was subbing and resubbing or whatever, because I was so focused. Like, I really wanted that.
The Rosalia Batisi beetle is the size of a fucking tangerine, named for the long antenna upon its head. Did you know that longhorn beetles often grow antennae longer than their very own bodies? What? As if this weren't odious enough, look closely, you'll find these antennae are covered in tufts of hair. Best not to look closely, I say. Anywho, my sincerest thanks for your donation, though bugs are the bane of my existence. Rest assured the wretched thing will get the best of care here. This beetle is a big guy. Fire!
Makes no sense. Like, that's two separate characters. Here it is. The Nibelheim fish. There you go. Yeah, tell me some facts.
Nibblefish is best known for their use of a certain skin treatment.
Oh no, this is what a nibblefish is? This is a nibblefish? This is the fish that they use that for? Oh, maybe it wasn't cool that I caught this fish. Did you guys knew this the entire time?
This treatment has apparently been used for thousands of years. I have never experienced said treatment because they eat your dead skin with their little toothless mouths. Can you imagine anything so repellent? Please don't ask me any follow-up questions.
Man, even Blathers is fucking nauseated. And that's a fish, by the way, not a bug. He's acting like I gave him a bug. So, for those of you who don't know, like, they put the fish in a little foot bowl, and then you put your feet in it, and they do this in, like, I think it's from Asia. I don't know. I don't know where people are doing this, but like they let the fish eat the dead skin off your feet, which is making my bowl of cereal like come back up, and I ate that like 3 hours ago. Like, I didn't know that was possible. Like, I thought that was, like, poop by now, but it's actually trying to come back up. Seems like it's very cruel to the fish. I could make an argument that that's cruelty to animals. By making these things eat your dead skin. Like, remember the lady who did that? That Mal, like, thrust upon us the other day? Like, there was a woman who was doing that. She went to jail. And she got arrested. Notice that Blathers, he didn't say anything about feet because he was too grossed out. Guys, check out what I put into Sly's yard. He's got a bench press now, so he can get even more swole more quicklier. I also got him a jar of Nugenics to help with his free tea levels, you know? His free tea levels. Did I get him some GMR? Yeah, he's got a couple of quarts of GMR. He's got like a industrial-sized pallet of Gorilla Mine Rush in the house. Yeah, I mean, I'm at the point where we gotta just start, like, selling fish. I really don't want to sell clothes. I'm not going to. Can't wait for CJ. Inventory's full. Alright, so now that the fish are the rest of the day, I'm gonna just kind of chill a little bit. Stop rushing around. Give people coconuts, do the things I gotta do. What's up? Got you a coconut, Deirdre. Am I gonna do an Isaac stream tomorrow, Moss Taco? Then probably not. I don't think I'm gonna get to do a stream in the day tomorrow. I'll try.
Sorry to just spring this on you, but could I convince you to buy my rhinestone shades?
Yeah, that's the southern accent.
Oh, thank you. Do you think £1,040 sounds fair? Oh, thank you so much for helping me like this. I'm so glad I brought this up.
I'm trying my best, alright? Shut the fuck up, chat, alright? Listen, when you do like 15 different accents in a day, alright, they start fucking... It's hard, alright? It's hard. Okay, I'm one person with one brain.
Say again. Keep checking up on me today, huh? Oh, what are you giving me? Blimey, it's a coconut. Yummy. Looks so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna lay on the floor and eat that. Might even say it with some bombs. Wanna thank you. Here, man, a rubber apron. Hope you like it. Duh! I say, good sir. Duh! Duh! Indeed! Indubitably! Duh!
Indubitably. Alright, I don't think I gave T-Bone a coconut. I gave Sly the hat, so I'm not going to be able to give Sly anything. I'm going to have one coconut left over at the end of this. I just have to keep that in mind so I don't get tripped up. So again, because gyroids don't exist, there's no reason to let these fossils stay in the ground, right? Also, dinosaur... Thank you for 5 months support. Appreciate that. In a big way. Ooh, the money rock. Last night I went to a Nook Island. I got my first money rock island. And it was funny because with one of the rocks, just one of them, it felt like Joy-Con drift. Like, he hit the rock twice and then turned slightly and dug up a mole cricket. And I don't know if it was because there was a mole cricket, like, in the space next to me. But I did not have my finger on the left thumbstick. Well, Turbo Tails, these are a brand new pair of Joy-Cons. Okay, so theoretically, it is impossible that it was Joy-Con drift. And I was like, why did you do that? He must have done it because there was a mole cricket in the ground. And, like, it auto-targeted to the spot where the fucking mole cricket was or some dumb shit. Like, I don't... But it fucked the money rock completely. I got, like, 2 coins out of it. See what we got. Oh. Something I have. Yeah. I also got this DIY recipe on the same island, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see if I can find it in this mess of DIY recipes. Right here, the street piano. But in order to craft it, you need an upright piano. And a painting set, which I think I have painting sets. I'm not sure, actually. But I don't know. I don't think the upright piano is a crafting recipe. I think that's just an item you find, you know? TV Hero says they've never seen a piano with graffiti on it. It's a common thing, actually. in big cities, where they'll have like a piano that's just out in a park in a public place, and usually it'll be painted somehow, and not necessarily with graffiti, but I feel like I have seen that exact thing. The thing there being like anybody could just go and jam on it. But, you know, it's a double-edged sword because you also have a lot of shitheads who have no idea how to play the piano, walk up to it, and just be like, "Durr!" and slam on the keys while screaming about how they got Anka to smell them, you know? Which is totally a thing that can and does happen. But, you know, once in a while you'll get somebody who knows what they're doing sit down and then just bust out like a fucking, you know, a concerto. Like a fucking Mozart piece or something while everybody's like waiting for the ferry, and you'll be like, holy shit. Roscoe says it fucks them up that piano is technically a percussion instrument. Yeah, because there's hammers inside of it that strike the strings or whatever, but I don't know. There's still some debate about that. Like, people still argue about it. I think definitively they call it a percussion instrument, but some people say it's a string instrument because there's strings inside the piano, right? But I guess the fact that there's mallets in there is the thing that makes it percussion. It's a mallet that strikes the string. You know, but I mean, like, if you're playing guitar and you're using a guitar pick, I mean, what? So you're, like, scraping the string with the guitar pick. You're not, you know, smashing it with the hammer. That's the difference. It's kind of, you know what it is? It's one of those arguments where it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Mirad is talking about the fact that you're not holding the mallet and hitting the strings with the mallet. The mallet isn't in your hand. Shouldn't that matter? But again, it totally fucking like makes no difference. It's a pointless argument. Who cares? It's one of those. All right, let me maybe offload some of this shit. You control the mallets, Vineheart, but you do that by pressing buttons. The mallets aren't in your hand. You're not holding the mallet. That's the difference between that and, you know, every single other percussion instrument, or what they would call a percussion instrument. And I'll just, you know, throw that on the floor because Nintendo doesn't let you store DIY recipes. You're not holding the strings either, Scrap Despair says. Well, what... I mean, yeah, true. Okay, there's a link to a YouTube video. Alright, that's bizarre. Bubba Fair, you know, a link that I cannot use. Insert Seth Rogen joke here. Oh, can't wait to see what that is. Dear Mike, the smell of trees and freshly cut grass brings out the adventurer in me. Wandering season is upon us. Mom, I told you to get rid of that lawn. Alright, again, it's a waste of time and money. Tee-hee! It doesn't say tee-hee in this note, so I see no reason to read it. Although she is having an ADHD moment, it looks like, which is pretty relevant. Pretty relatable. How many times am I in the middle of a sentence and then I forget what I'm saying? It's daily, several times daily. Oh, I got a A rank S from the Happy Home Academy. That means that they came into my house again despite my strongly worded letter that I sent to them. Saying that if I find any Happy Home Academy personnel on or anywhere near my property, they will be shot on sight. I put a sign out. Alright, it said, trespassers will be shot. Survivors will be shot again. They completely ignored it. I guess they're aware of the fact that it was hollow words. Because there's no guns in Animal Crossing. Which is all the more reason to suspect this motherfucker who's standing next to me to be a stolen Valor Gator. Look! He took the helmet off. Absolutely stolen Valor Gator. He won't even wear the helmet. He went AWOL. Okay, so Chad is pointing out that there's slingshots in Animal Crossing. So you mean to tell me, like, entire wars in the Animal Crossing universe were fought with slingshots? Is that it? Royal Crown. Oh, don't mind if I do. That's like 1 billion bells. I kind of wish you didn't buy that for me, Retrograde. That's terrible. Alright, so I think this is the, yep, there's the Seth Rogen joke. I'm the king of weed. So Seth Rogen's voice, his laugh is like a really deep pitched, like Animal Crossing Animalese speak. Yeah, Roganese, that's what I was doing there. I don't get it. If I had an S rank home evaluation, why did they give me a bronze medal and not, like, a gold one? What sense does that make? You gotta get the previous 2 awards? Dude. There's 3 on the wall here. It's different? Alright, okay. Oh, shit, it is different. It's a completely different fucking item. Okay, alright. Yeah, I ordered these things to put around the town. I'll bring these 2 with me. Right now, you're listening to KKD&B, which I got last night. KK, he asked me if there were any requests, and I told him to lose the shorts, and he just ignored me. And he said, I'll play you a song, though. And the KK version of the D&B song was actually pretty rad. I don't like the boot version as much, but I did enjoy his live one. Yeah, it's supposed to be hollow bass. Hollow bass. Oh my god. It's supposed to be drum and bass hollow monster, yeah. It's, I guess, I don't know, KK never heard what drum and bass was supposed to sound like. Well, I guess there you go. There's the effect of being an artist who tries to do like 150 different genres of music, at least. I guess just not gonna work. Monpy pants. As in, like, you're just supposed to pee in them? Monpy. It's like from another culture, and I'm being extremely ignorant about, you know, some other culture when I say that. Probably gonna get me cancelled. I'm the king of weed. But before you cancel me, I implore you to consider the fact that I am the king of weed. Yeah, I got a coconut for you. You know what I should give him? I should give him that cow skull. Maybe I could give Moo Moo the cow skull to wear. That'd be pretty fucked up. You know what I was thinking about giving him also? I have a tuxedo in storage. I was just gonna give him the tuxedo. Log chair, which I have already. Damn, that's cool. Thanks, Animal Crossing. I guess there just aren't that many recipes in the game, guys, because I've been getting so many doubles. Like, I'm at a point where I'm going to say approximately 75% of the time where I get a recipe from a villager or I get a message in a bottle recipe, it's one that I already have. You know, what's that about? Do we know how many recipes there are in the game in total? It's because DIYs have a rareness, apparently. At least 4. Enday says 531, and that seems like the most honest answer. Because I see 420 and at least 4, and that's not helpful. Here you go, Octavian. What do you think about that?
Coconut. Smells darn good, too. I'll give this a real good home in my belly. I don't want any freebies. Have a printed sleeve sweater.
Anything else you want to say, Octavian?
Hey, what can I do for you? Here's a funny story for you. This time I was growing all my flowers together in one spot, like you do. And one day a color I'd never seen before bloomed right there in the middle of them. I just popped right up. Tell you, think you got Mother Nature figured out, she throws something crazy at you. Like funny flowers, man-faced stink bugs. You ever seen one of them? It's a bug with a face on his back. Like I said, nature is nuts. But it sure does keep you on your toes. Blathers!
That's right, I changed his catchphrase to Poggers, and that's the only reason why we sat through that entire conversation. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was worth it. He saw a color he'd never seen before. It was the color out of space. Oh my god. Octavian, there is an extremely high likelihood that you have seen every color that exists. I don't know. I guess it's possible there's a color you haven't seen before. It would be a tint or a hue that you haven't seen before, if anything. I'm going to repair the shovel with the customization kit. Because I don't want it to... What did I put? I put them away? I put them away. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Also, guys... Thinking about this, too. Not hoarding crafting materials anymore. I sold, like, about half of my crafting materials that I was keeping in my inventory last night. I mean, look at this. Like, I'm not using the vast majority of this. Like, look at all the clay that... Guys, there were 3 rows of clay. About, like, 3.5 rows of clay. And I'm like, fuck this, man. Like, I'm just gonna sell these. The iron, I didn't... I could have sold some of this, but I felt like... I was a little rarer, so I kept it. I don't know. Like, the game encourages hoarding. And I think I was saying this during a previous stream. The game encourages hoarding of items, but it's like... You don't have to hoard crafting materials. You shouldn't hoard crafting materials. They're so easy to get, right? Like, really, I should sell all of that. Is what I should do. I also sold a lot of the, like, the beehives and the boots and the tires. And again, like I said, I'm gonna sell these fossils probably very soon. No. I want to open my inventory. How do you do that? There we go. Yeah. I mean, there's incomplete stacks, so I might as well save those. I have to pee again. Use them on the hot items at Nook's Cranny. Jen, that is an exercise that is so completely not worth the time and effort. In my opinion. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I just gotta pee. Look at this fucking stupid character. Oh my god. Oh man, that's fucking... You know what I said in the beginning of the stream? I said I wanted to make my character look as fucking stupid as possible. It was a little too easy.
Well, look who's back from the dead.
Listen to that music, though.
But what's that?
Crawling in my dick!
Great! See, Infinite? Now we're getting to know each other. So, what's your
Oh
favorite
my
color?
god.
Do you like long romantic walks on the beach? What's the source of your power?
Do you like pina coladas?
Haven't you seen a hedgehog before? Come on, I'll show you my spines.
Let's show them our spines. Listen, if you're ever hanging out in a fucking, like, a forum somewhere, and a Sonic fan offers to show you their spines, say no!
It's a bounce pad! Cool!
As I predicted, you're not even worth the effort to finish off.
Man, I should have bought Band-Aids before I started playing this fucking game. I mean, I am bleeding all over the fucking place right now. Keep cutting myself on that edge there. Yeah, hooker boots. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's working. That's working. That's working. That's working too. Oh, it's just fucking... every time you think it can't get stupider, it fucking... Oh, it's like Inception, except instead of dreams, it's stupid.
They're on high alert now.
They're on high alert now. Oh. Oh, just like my nipples. It's Tits the Bat. I mean, they couldn't... Like, how are you supposed to voice act a character named Tits the Bat? If you're not... You have to deliver every line sensually. Otherwise, what are you doing? Yeah, let's rock those for a little bit. But then again, we have these. We do have these. Oh, fuck. I'm back. It's gonna take a quick dip into all the cursed DMs that Mal has sent me today alone. I feel like I've emboldened Mal by just kind of inflicting the things back onto this chat. It's caused them to, like, step up their efforts with cursed bullshit. All right, Mal, this has absolutely no context. All right, I have no idea what this is. Okay, it looks like it's a recipe from a recipe book. All right, it's called Gyroids, penis stew. This dish is often served with skoog. Like, I don't know, skoog. We should, like, get out of here, Skoog. It's pretty spooky, Skoog. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Skoog, okay? And it says page 196. Hey, Mal. How the fuck you gonna give me this, but then you're not gonna give me the recipe for Skoog? on page 196. Can you go take a picture of page 196, please? Because I don't know how I'm supposed to just live without knowing what shkoog is. How am I gonna eat geed without the shkoog? Obviously, I need that recipe too, so can I have that recipe? Zoinks! For 1 pound of penis, rams, or bulls. And apparently, well, Snackalope says it can't be real. Why can't it be real? There's also a picture with it. This is from 70s Dinner Party is where this is from. And it looks like there's a fish head. Wait a minute. I don't understand. Is this the geed? Or is this the shkoog? Mal, which is it? Well, Snackalope, I think you need to believe it's real because it is. Oh, they're unrelated. Okay. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking that bit in the back was actually like the bull penis. And then they just put like some mayonnaise on top of it. And then they put the fish head like, in front of, like at the tip of the bull penis. So you could enjoy like the penis and the fish head. You know, like a full meal of geed. Oh my geed! That's what I thought was going on here. Like the fish head was maybe like a garnish for the dick. That's not the case, thankfully. It's unrelated. Oh my god, Lois. Can we not? Not too late. We already are. Shkoog! I still need to know what shkoog is. And by the way, this feels like it's you know, those words, they seem like they're coming from, like, another language. It's not English. This feels like a thing I want to point the finger at Scandinavia for some reason. This feels like a Swedish, Norwegian, maybe Finnish thing. I want to point the finger at that. Maybe, like, Icelandic. No, I'm wrong. It's Jewish. It's from a Jewish cookbook, Mal says. Okay, so this is... Alright. Alright, so we'll blame the Jews for this one. Wow, there's a sentence you don't want to take out of context. That's like one of the times you could say something like that and have 99% of people who hear it be like, yeah, that's... No, he's right. No, he's right. Blame is the right word to use. Yep. No, he's right. Shkoog. I'm Googling shkoog. Yes, so while geed appears to be a Jewish delicacy, alright, shkoog appears to be from Yemen. It is a spicy Yemenite paste of cilantro, garlic, jalapeno, lemon, caraway, and cardamom. And I'll be honest with you, that sounds awesome. Shkoog sounds fucking great. There's everything I love is in shkoog. I love cilantro, garlic, jalapeno, lemon. It sounds fucking great. I would probably love shkoog. But, probably not served with geed. Okay? Hi, Cola Bold. You're gay? Alright, nice. Very nice. The chat wasn't moving fast enough for me to not notice. Will geed and shkoog end the Middle Eastern conflict? Well, that's what you're saying. You have, like, a Yemen dish, like a Yemen thing, right? So I was probably like, maybe like Yemeni Jewish. I'm sure this is more complicated than what you just said, Turbo tells. But anyway, fact remains, they want you to eat your bull or ram penis with the shkoog, all right? Like Scoob, I sure could go for some shkoog. Shkoog! Like, they get really high and then they just munchie out on, like, geed and shkoog. Mal, this is... Why are you doing this? Oh, here's another one from Mal. Reddit relationship advice. Male 31 didn't let my girlfriend, female 24, wipe my ass. She cried and is now super upset. And actually, let me condense this for you because it's a big Reddit post. This one is interesting. This one's actually interesting. Listen. So the dude was in an accident where he had some broken bones and stuff. Like he's in part of his body is in a cast and all that. And he's recovering. He's in a hospital. He actually doesn't have the ability to wipe his own ass, and he needs somebody to actively help him poop because of the certain injuries that he incurred. Right? He needs literally somebody to lean on, and he's in the hospital and his girlfriend's there, and she says he's like, I gotta poop. Go get one of the nurses, and she's like, no, I'll help you poop. And then he gets all embarrassed and he's like, no way, you can't help me poop, no way. Go get one of the nurses. So she goes and gets one of the nurses, and the nurse helps him, and then his mom comes in and is like, she's out there really, really, really upset because you wouldn't let her help you. And he's like, well, yeah, because that's gross. I can't have my girlfriend helping me poop. That's fucked up. That's weird. No way. No way. I can't have her sitting here watching me poop. It's unacceptable. And his mom's like, yeah, but now she feels like you wouldn't let her help you, and she wouldn't, she's all fucked up because she feels like you don't trust her now and all this stuff. Right? She wants to feel like you trust her with something that's, that sensitive. Because that's a good indicator of the relationship at large or whatever. So he thought about it and he was like, wow, maybe I did fuck up. Maybe I need to get over it and let her help me because, what if we end up married or whatever, and what if she needs me to help her poop one day or something like that, right? So it's actually more complicated. And he had no idea, so he goes to Reddit. Right? So what do you think? Not that cut and dry anymore. That headline is pretty misleading. Oh, and I will point out to you, Wiley, Windy Moores, thanks for coming to the stream today. And in the article, he says he lives in a place where they use bidets commonly. Oh, he put the hat back on. He heard me call him a stolen Valor Gator. He's in a place where they do use bidets, so part of it is, a thorough washing. And this is a tricky one because for me it's obviously default, no way. If I'm dating somebody, I would go out of my way to avoid them knowing that I have an asshole at all. Okay? That's the thing. Absolutely no way, no fucking brainer would they be seeing me poop or knowing about me pooping or anything related. I'm the type of guy where if I have to fart, I go down the block to get away from the other person because I don't want them smelling it or hearing it. I go down the block. I'm oh, I have to go to the store, and then I go fart 2 blocks away. Thought these would be cool here. But at the same time, if I'm in a situation where I'm injured, you know what it depends on? It depends on a couple of things. I'll tell you a big part of it. Would I let them help me poop in a situation where I needed them to? Where I needed help pooping like this one? How long have we been together? No, it doesn't depend on depends. How long have we been together? Okay, in this situation, it's 1.5 years. 1.5 years. Listen. Here's how it would go down. I'd be like, go get the nurse. I'd say, go get the nurse. If they went and got the nurse, and then I found out that they were upset by it for some reason... Changed my mind. Wait, no, I didn't. And then I found out they were upset by it for some reason, then I would let them... I would ask them to do it afterwards. Then I would be like, yeah, you know what? Okay. Because I'll tell you this much. Like, if I'm with the person for 1.5 years and they're in a situation where they need my help doing something like that, fucking yes. And they're in a situation where they need my help pooping, I would do it for them. I would do it. They have to accept that you're not comfortable with that shit. It's like I said, it's an interesting one. You know? Mike's no coward. But it's just, listen, you know, if I love the person or whatever, then yeah, I fucking... So what? You know, you also have to make sure somebody in chat pointed this out. That you're not, you know, gonna hurt the person because you don't know what you're doing. Like, the nurse knows what they're doing. Oh, damn. We found Sans Undertale. And or Skelly from Hades. More mail from Goyas. Give this to Deirdre tomorrow. Alright, let's see what it is. Deerhead? I already gave her one. She doesn't put it in her house. She doesn't like it. Let's just scope that real quick. Pretty legit. It's a nice town. Yeah, it's a pretty good town. 8.5 out of 10 town, if I do say so myself. I did just get a skeleton from the sky, Hollow Monster. It's raining skeletons. Oh, it's because her birthday is tomorrow. That's right, yeah. Right. Okay. How do you know she's gonna like it, though? You know what? No, I have like 15 cycling caps. Translation, will you help me poop? Yeah, listen. Oh, I ain't seen that butterfly before. Oh, wait, I totally have. Never mind. I'm just a liar. I'm just a fucking liar, I guess. Yeah, like, I would help them poop, but it's one of those things where it's like... I could handle that. I can't handle snoring, though. Don't snore. If you snore, then we have to sleep in separate rooms at least. Like, I just can't, because I need to be able to sleep. Yeah, apparently Gubbington, he's taking the helmet on and off for some reason. He's wearing it, then he's not wearing it. I don't know what's going on. There are people who are still yet to receive coconuts here. Bunny has not received a coconut that I remember. I don't think we gave Anka a coconut. Derwin did get one. Guys, I really miss Gulliver. Like, when will Gulliver come back to my town? I feel like they need to up the encounter rates, or like the visitor rates, or whatever it's called. Because again, like, Flick and CJ don't show up nearly often enough. Gulliver doesn't show up nearly often enough. I feel like Red is going to be insanely fucking rare. I don't know. I don't think we get him enough. Like, I only had Red the first day, and I think the first day everybody had Red. Boba Fair let me go to his town so I could buy something from Red. That was cool. Well, where the fuck is Red? Did you get a coconut? Yeah, you did. Yeah. Oh, Kyle needs a coconut. He's home, too. Snackalope's theory is that Red has been apprehended by authorities and is currently trying to burrow out of prison. Sorry, I was doing a little DIY. Was in the zone, you know. Right now, I'm making a wonderful and amazing steel frame wall, which you already have. So get fucked, nerd. Yep, great minds think alike. They need to also adjust the RNG for these recipes somehow to maybe not make it impossible that you could get a double, but like decrease the likelihood that you're gonna get one that you already have. Yes, I got a coconut for you. Seriously. A rain hat. Certainly I have 10 of those already. You know what's cool? You know why there's no music in here? Because he would keep his record player on top of that that mixer stand thing, the fucking PA thing, right? And because I gave him a stupid fucking aroma pot, he has chosen to replace the music player with the aroma pot. So now Kyle, somebody who obviously loves music, just sits in his house in complete silence. But hey, at least it smells good. He's got prosopagnosia. He smells music. I don't know. I was just kind of hoping like Gulliver was up there. He wasn't. It was sad. Anka. Let's go see Anka. The Lilies of the Valley, while being, you know, a nice flex, I find don't look terribly good as decorations around your town. There's a lot of dead space in the hitbox of it or whatever. So it just kind of looks like you got an empty, like, look, you got an empty grass patch with a tiny little flower in it. Compare that to even the windflowers, right? Where the fuck is Anka? You're not Anka. What if she's in Derwin's house, like, furiously sniffing him while he jacks off? It's not impossible. Well, it is, because he's not in there. Where's Bunny, too? Bunny and Anka are mysteriously missing. Like, I think we gotta send out, like, an Amber Alert at this point, or some shit. Like, they're fucking gone. Where are they at? Both of them. I haven't seen them all day. Shops or museum? I hate looking for the villagers in the museum. It's impossible. Alright, let's check this. Anka walking Derwin around on a leash. Hmm? In public.
Hey there, welcome to Able Sisters. Chili dogs!
Yeah, I met her. But you should totally give me some patterns. You don't have any patterns? Okay. Man, somebody's gonna make art of that now, and they really shouldn't. Alright, so at this point, I'm only gonna buy clothes unless it's something really, really, really fucking cool. I'm not just gonna randomly buy clothes anymore like an asshole. Because it's just... it's not working out, you know? Probably never buy socks again. It's just completely unnecessary. No winkle pickers. I'm out of here. But the real takeaway here is that neither of the villagers I was looking for are in this shop. We've been in there already. I didn't... well, it's possible they could be in there now, right? No, they're not. Alright, so here's the thing where if you buy 4 of them, you can make a wrestling ring. Might be cool to have that for the catalog. And what's this? Light switches? Sure. And what's that? A beer pong table, bruh? An outdoor bench? Oh, you sit on it? Alright. Yeah, I'm just buying it for the catalog. What's this? A baby panda? I have that in the catalog. That's cool. So I guess really, if you're buying shit for the catalog, like what I've been doing, I've been going home and just stuffing everything into the storage, but you should be just immediately selling it right after you buy it, right? Alright, she could be in the museum. Let's take a quick peek. Or you could gift it, Bal Blair. But again, the danger of gifting items like that to villagers is that they put it in their house and then it ruins, like, the theme of their house. So, I don't think I'm gonna... there she is. Oh, thank you for making this easy, Bunny. Everybody shut up. She uses the word coinky dink unironically. Saurus wing feather. Welcome back to the family. Thank you for 20 months. You gonna say the thing? She didn't say the thing. No, you're gonna say the thing. Alright, there you go. You're free now. She said it twice. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for brightening our day. Say the line, Bart! It's like, I never seen that episode of The Simpsons, but it's one of those things where you don't have to. Like, the meme expresses it perfectly. Alright, so that's... Bunny. Where's Anka? Oh my god, they know. Check it out, though. She's in here looking at... 2 paintings and then nothing. My Joy-Con's disconnected. Hello? Let me move. There's absolutely nothing in here for her to look at. I'm sorry, there's 3 paintings, my bad. Did she leave? Nah. She came over here to look at the 1 painting.
Why, Jabroni? What a delightful coincidence running into you here, Meow.
You're not gonna say Coinky Dink?
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, but I did.
Oh my, another coconut. How pedestrian.
I can't believe she didn't call me pedestrian. And then she gave me a rainbow sweater, which I already have. So. Alright. Question, though. If you give them different things, is there a different pool of things that they could give you? Like, if I were to give them something other than a coconut, is it possible I could get something different? Or is it just completely random? It's completely random. Okay. You know what I just realized? Where is Red getting these paintings from? Where could he possibly be getting these paintings from? He's stealing them from other people's Animal Crossing museums. So every time you're buying a painting or a sculpture from Red, you're encouraging him to steal from another person's Animal Crossing museum. Red's Cats has a theory that Red steals them from Blathers in past games. That's it for the coconuts. Oh, the jam! The jam is here. Hold on, I think this has to be moved. That's right, Red is traveling through dimensions and time. Red is a fucking Homestuck character. You know what? I'm gonna repair the shovel before I do this. Do you remember how in previous Animal Crossing games, the durability of the axe specifically would be indicated by it would get cracks in it? So you'd know when your axe was gonna break? I want you to think about this. They removed that feature from this game and made everything break. Just think about that for a second. Their idea was to make everything break instead of just the axe, and then remove that feature. So which says if people know when it's about to break, they might be able to game the system by customizing it. There's a very easy solution to that. make it so that when you customize it, it doesn't repair it. Or how about this? But, well, no, I know, okay, you're saying you're joking, but that's valid. They want you to sit here and constantly craft new items. But there should be an item in the game that is called a repair kit. So you know how last night I had my rubber ducky fucking fishing pole that I didn't want it to break? It was also green. And I liked it green. I didn't want it to be a different color. If there was a repair kit item in the game, then you could fucking repair your things, keep them looking the way you want them. Because if you're repairing it, then obviously you like it and you want to keep it. But then you'd be crafting repair kits. I think that's better than making new tools constantly. Or how about this? You can't craft it. You have to buy it like the customization kits. You put it in the shop right next to the customization kit. It looks the exact same fucking thing, but it's a different color. Costs the same amount of money, too. Done. Over. Simple. They made a broken tools nook stamp. Well, again, I'm not saying that to remove tools breaking. I'm saying have an item called a repair kit that you could buy in the shop. And then customizing it doesn't replenish the durability. It does nothing. It just changes what it looks like. And again, it's another one of those things where it's like, it's so obvious. Granted, it took me over a month of playing this game to reach this conclusion that would be a cool idea. But you know who's, like, theoretically been playing the game for a lot longer? Nintendo. I don't even mind that the tools are breakable, Soy Witch. And then think of it, you could repair gold tools. Instead of them, you know, having barely more durability than the previous tier. Bamboo shoot lamp. Alright guys, so I got 2 DIY recipes that I already had today. Or was it 3? It was 3 because the message in the bottle I had already as well. That's 3 fucking DIY recipes I already had. In one day. The sky only gives you seasonal ones. I didn't know that. Oh, wait. 4. Here, I'm just gonna make a pile, like a protest pile. Of all the DIY recipes that I already had. We're up to 4 in one day. 4. Oh, amazing. Man, I should work for Nintendo. I know I've said that before, and I was joking. Each time I said it, but I mean it this time. I should work for Nintendo. Let's do a little gardening. See what's going on up in my garden. Kind of a mess. I don't really know what to do. I'm just kind of... I don't have a plan here. Funtime has been continuing to help me just put the fucking flowers in the right place. But that's about it. Like, other than that, you know, there's no plan. See right there. She's saying you got quote-unquote special orange pansies. Plant them somewhere safe. Oh, you're talking about those? I'll do that last then, I guess. I think with the flowers, it's probably a really good idea to figure out what kind of flowers you want ahead of time, and then try to shoot like for those specific flowers. I haven't been doing that. I just again kind of just crap shooting it. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna leave the orange ones there. And just kind of I'm gonna go sell all the basic bitch flowers. The non-hybrid flowers. Wahi, I think it's yeah, do that, penis. I think it's a worthwhile endeavor to try to get golden roses in this game, and I think I am gonna try. I don't know if I'm equipped to do that yet, but I'm gonna try to do it. Also, I think Buntime said there was something cool that you could do with orange roses. Once I have enough of those. So I'm gonna stockpile those. I also got red roses. Don't have a lot of red roses, so I'm gonna hold on to those too. I've been putting them up here. With the tulips. Looks nice, I think. I don't really have a green thumb. What's up, Moo Moo?
Guess what? Guess what? I've got something here for you, Mike. Moo Moo. I thought maybe you could use a fitness tank. Got the vapors.
She's got the vapors, I guess. What else do Southern, like, Dixie girls say besides vapors? What do they say? You got the vapors and what else? Give me some like stereotypical shit to say.
I do declare.
Yeah, I do declare.
Bless your heart.
I do declare and bless your heart. We got to get that in there. Here, buy all the bullshit ones. Buy that and that. Buy these. Yeah. Just get that out of here for now. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. I'm walking around with all the bait in my inventory and I'm not fishing with it. It's pretty stupid. Right, bless your heart is Southern for you're an idiot. Also soft in the head. When they tell you you're soft in the head. Which I first heard during a Coen Brothers movie. Which fucking one was it? Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Anybody ever see Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And it was like, I don't know why this made me laugh so fucking hard, but like the politician guy in that movie, it's such a good fucking movie. Sir Crow, I love it. When he just starts, like, he takes off his hat and starts beating his son with his hat. And he's like, what are you, soft in the head? And starts beating him with his hat. Remember that? It's a really good movie. It is, Spoobs Ghostly. It's actually... All they did was... They took Homer's Odyssey, like the classic, you know, the classic Greek poem, and transplanted the exact story into, like... I don't know, like 1800s the South? Or like early 1900s the South? Rescats loved the part where they tricked the radio owner to play a black band. Right, because this band was fucking amazing. But like the racist radio station guys wouldn't let them play because they were black, so they tricked them somehow? So these guys could get on the radio? Fucking John Goodman is insane in that movie. He plays the Cyclops. he's the Cyclops from Homer's Odyssey. He's fucking great. The other night I watched the Coen Brothers movie that I'd not seen before. The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. And not the level of quality, honestly, I had come to expect from them. It's like a hard meh from me, honestly, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Octane loved it. You know what, Octane? You would like it because it was dark and fucking, like, depressing and, like, tragic and, like, murderous and that's not a nice thing to say about Octane, but it was your tastes. I could see you liking it. Is what I'm saying. Not that you're necessarily you yourself or any of those things, but Tom Waits was in it. Who was Tom Waits? All right, listen. So this is how the movie works, okay? It's an anthology of short stories that take place in the Old West, okay? There's like 6 short stories, basically. All right? One of them involves this guy who travels around with a cart. Like he's like a sideshow type of a thing, right? And he's got this dude that he does it with, who's like an amputee, like he has no arms or legs, but he sits in the little on the cart and he orates, right? And he tells stories and shit and like recites poems and everything, whatever. Good entertainment, was hard to find in those days. I guess people were more easily amused. And at some point, they stopped bringing in money. People aren't interested in it anymore. And the guy who runs the show, he sees that everybody is really interested in this chicken who can do math. So he buys the chicken that could do math. So he to obsolete the amputee guy. And then he just takes the amputee guy and throws him into a river where he drowns, having been replaced by the chicken who can do math. The end. The end. Over. That's the end of the story. That's how it ends. You like that? Roll credits. And I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? Okay, so the point is, yes, it's an anthology about death. All right, I don't know that I like it. And that was just, it was so like, what? Why? Listen, I'm not gonna say that it's a movie without like any redeeming qualities whatsoever, but it's just... honestly, it was too fucking depressing for me. It was too depressing for me. Roll credits. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. And that was the end credit song was Smash Mouth All-Star, which I found to be very odd. Oh, he got cock blocked? Very, very clever, Rescats. Very clever. Pseudopod says it insists upon itself. I would say it insists upon itself to a degree, certainly, yeah. That's just a very easy criticism to level against something. So while we're criticizing this movie, we might as well just go ahead and throw that in there just for shits and giggles, Coen Brothers, they also directed Fargo, which is another one of my favorite movies. Like, on my list of, like, favorite movies, the Coen brothers probably directed about half of them. The Big Lebowski. I know that's, like... whatever, basic bitch. Everybody's, like, sick of that movie at this point, but... if we're talking about the movie just on its own merit, The Big Lebowski it's just such a fun fucking movie. It's so great. I love it. I don't care that it's a basic bitch thing, or it's, you know, whatever. I don't know, whatever that criticism is. Like, okay, everybody likes that movie, shut up. I don't care. It's such a great movie. No Country for Old Men is good, but it doesn't rank high for me for whatever reason. It's a good movie. I do like it, but I wouldn't put it, you know, I wouldn't put it up there. It's a classic for a reason. Thank you. Yeah, it's a classic. There's a reason why it's played out for people to say that they love that movie. That's because that movie is awesome, right? Is what you're saying? I may as well go just water the flower. Oh, there's still that orange hybrid up there that I have to keep it secret, keep it safe. Master Frodo. You never seen it, Roscoe? Watch it, it's good. Like what you like, who gives a shit? No, that's on the internet? These days? Nowadays? Really? Here, I'm gonna put that orange pansy here, where it can't cause any trouble and stay safe. But yeah, this Buster Scruggs movie, it's like, okay, I get what they were trying to do, but it just missed the mark for me. I don't know. It was, like I said, meh. Hard meh. Neutral oh, that's the okay. I don't get how it's a neutral corner. I don't know why they're calling it that, but okay. What else did they direct? I feel like I'm forgetting some good ones in there. They directed We're Back, of course, the Coen brothers. That was the one that launched their career, We're Back. The Hudsucker Proxy, I really like the Hudsucker Proxy. That was one of their actually first movies, wasn't it? Oh, hey, Mike. Yeah, but you're always selling the azalea every time you come here. Are you selling a different one this time? Oh, yeah, I don't have these. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna sell them all those weeds and then come back and buy those. Though, man, I'm probably very close to the limit of trees you can have in your town, and apparently bushes count as trees in this game. Raising Arizona, do you know to this... I actually never seen that one to this day. Somehow, never got to watch Raising Arizona, though that one does have Nick Cage in it, which I have very mixed feelings about. Now, I'm going to keep a couple of stacks because you can use these for crafting. But, like, you really just... I just need these out of my inventory at this point. It's the only movie where Nick Cage is good in it. And that was, again, another one of their earlier ones. Let's talk weeds. 20 bells a clump. Oh, that's like a nice fat stack of cash, yeah. yeah, I am gonna buy the plants. Blue hydrangea start. Give me a stack of those. Because fuck it. And give me a stack of these. You know what would be cool is if there was some way for the game to indicate that you were near the limit of how many trees/shrubs you can have before your town rating goes down. I mean, I have no idea how they would implement that, but... Oh, also, if I want those miles, I gotta plant lily bulbs. Oh, there we go. Knocked this out of the... Oh, no, I still have to sell more weeds. Fuck. Alright, next time. Lily bulbs. They want me to... 3 lily bulbs. Alright. He is selling lilies. Just give me the stack. Fuck it. Look at the trailer for Mandy for a recent good Nick Cage film. Alright. Actually, I'd heard rumblings about that. Yeah, good point. The King of Weed just sold a ton of weed. Irony got lost on me there. And by the way, who the fuck turned this on? Because I certainly didn't. Bag of Chaos. Thank you for 2 months of support. Ghoulfang, I did not terribly care for the color out of space. But I will admit that Nick Cage has one of those, like, laughably good... laughably... good, bad Nick Cage performances, in my opinion. What's up, Deirdre?
Hey, check it out! I got you a raincoat!
Thanks, I have 10. Also, Spoobs Ghostly. Family, thank you for 3 months. Skooks! Skooks Ghostly! Skoog! The Skoog. The Skooginator. Thank you. Let's put these here. Plant that. Plant that. Plant. Nah, he's gonna tell me there's no room, so I'll move. You ever have the thing happen where your character will fucking, like, teleport, like, 4 spaces away to plant the thing in a hole that you didn't intend him to? It's pretty rad. Constantly, especially with Joy-Cons. Yeah, it's good shit. Alright, let's find a cool place for these shrubs. How about here? Nah, because then I'm not going to be able to, like, shake the trees. Unless... Here, I'll do it like that. It's gonna look like shit. It's gonna look bad! And also, I can't dig here? No, I can. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be all fucked up. It's gonna be all fucked up. Shit. Nah, this idea sucks. Ah, put them in between the trees. I like the idea. Okay. It's a really good idea. So Let's, like, alternate them. And I love the fact that you can pick up the shrubs at any time, even if they're fully grown, without having to eat a fruit. Alright, plant one of those. Plant one of these. I'll alternate them. So it's blue. See what I'm saying? Why? Why did you do that? Let's try that again. Blue. They just fucking like teleported across half the map to plant it in the wrong hole. Like, no, dude, the one that I'm next to. Obviously. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again. Blue. And then pink. And then we got 2 extra ones. It was a plant trees, because again, shrubs are trees by this game's logic, right? Let's put one here. Yeah, right there. That's nice. And then here. Yeah, fuck it. Make that cool. That'll be nice. Alright. And then again, you know, if I don't like it later on, I can move it, even though it's fully grown. Very easily. It's a cool thing. You like the fortune-telling stand, Zoom? But yeah, I decided that Anka's a fortune teller. I told the story the other day. Because when I was a kid, I had a friend who was Egyptian. And his mom read tarot cards. Yeah, cool. So I just kind of like, I've always had this erroneous like belief that that's just like a thing that like all Egyptian women do. Which I don't think is a thing that goes on like at all. Egyptians can see the future. It's how they communicated with aliens from the future to build the pyramids. That's right. As confirmed recently by the Pentagon. So I was gonna do a thing, and then I was gonna buy a new slingshot. Let's get that out of here. I don't know. My compulsion to hoard the raincoat is too strong. My compulsion to hoard the clothes. I haven't gotten over it yet. I'm gonna need a little bit more, like, hoarder therapy. You know, I caught that because I wanted to save it. I just remembered. As part of my insane quest to get every bug and fish model in the game. My doomed to fail quest. Make a dressing room in your house? You mean like a wardrobe, spoobs? Why he didn't know that blue roses were rare and got it by accident. So in order to get blue roses, I believe what you have to do... Actually, this is involving the orange roses, as I said earlier. You breed the orange roses with a special kind of red rose. Like, you have to get a different kind of red rose, which you can't tell the difference because they're identical. Or something. You have to breed orange roses with white roses, and then that gets you the special red rose. And then you take the special red rose and you breed them together, and then that gets you the blue? Yeah, it's super convoluted, only guy. It's some Final Fantasy VII Chocobo shit. It really is. Bunny is home now, maybe with the DIY recipe. No. Nah, she's a total bitch. It is obtuse, but I guess they gotta make some of it, you know, challenging. Or confusing. Not challenging, confusing. Alright, let's water these. Because fuck it. Show off my green thumb. How many people as kids thought that whenever they heard green thumb, they thought it literally, and immediately imagined the person whose thumb was green, and it was gross? To this day, I cannot hear the expression green thumb without thinking of somebody who has a literal fucking green thumb. Harrispo says, I believe you can only get 2 DIY recipes from villagers each day, one in the AM and one in the PM. I thought it was 3. I'm pretty sure it's 3, dude. And I don't think AM or PM matters. At all. I think it's just, it might be, like, a little bit random. Did I water these? Yeah, I did water these too, okay. Alright, let's do this. I know, I'm gonna water the same plant like 15 times. It's gonna be inefficient. Don't worry about it. It's just easier for my brain that way. Oh, there's more flowers down here. Shit. Hold on. Couldn't hurt to water them. And it looks like we got some more orange hybrids. I like the orange hyacinths. I'll try to do something cool with them at some point. I want to get to a point, I think, where I don't have any, like, basic flowers in my town. Like, I just have hybrids. It'd be a nice flex. Cool Fang, man. Back to the pad. We thank you for 19 months of support. Appreciate it. Poof. Well, luckily I bought the elephant watering can. But that was the last flower that had to get watered. Alright. So there's 2 orange and 1 pink. I also hear a balloon. Colder. Warmer. Colder. There it is. Perfect. A tin bucket? There it is. I now have 2 sex god Mr. Buckets. Now they can perform the sex on each other. It's a beautiful thing. Alright, so hybrids. Oh.
Say, Jabroni, can you tell how shy I feel right now? Sometimes if you feel shy, shyness can show it. I mean, if you wanted to. You know how sometimes when you want to ask a girl to smell you, you kind of get shy about it?
Yes, I do, Derwin. Thank you for that new reaction. Let's take a look at it. Put a new one. That's not the right one. But there's so many here that I haven't seen yet. Sorrow. Bewilderment. Yeah, it's a little clown sound. Amazed. Sheepishness. What else we got? There's shyness. And dozing. There we go. Just take a quick nap. I've had a hard day. Lose the Karen glasses. Never! Though they were hiding the expressions, I'm aware of that. It's fine. Alright, let's stash these flowers up here. Yeah, do that, man. You know what? Okay. I miss the axolotl who taught you the emotions. He's got to make a comeback at some point, man. Dr. Shrunk, his name was. Yeah. He was rad. I'm gonna sell all these fruits, and then we're gonna watch the funny number go up in my bank account. To appease the hunter-gatherer lizard brain that I got going on, you know? And you can hear KK Hypno off in the distance. It's binaural beats blasting hypnotic suggestion directly into my ear holes. Dr. Shrunk made a routine making light of Gutsman and was cancelled. I think him and Louis C.K. are planning a comeback tour together. Is that what happened? Dr. Shrunk made some off-color fucking jokes. And his career got cancelled? He got cancelled? Word on the street is Dr. Shrunk has a lich penis. He makes my wife jokes. Yeah. I heard my wife jokes are making a comeback, though. They're making a comeback. You know, because everybody's cooped up with their wives because of the coronavirus. So everybody's going hard on wife jokes. I don't use Facebook, but I hear it's just a wasteland of fucking like shitty relationship jokes. A no man's land. Of fucking like Borat memes. They made a comeback ironically, but I'm talking unironically. It depends on the age of your friends, Reed Hyena says. Does that mean that all of us, even though we want to sit here on our fucking high horse ivory tower and fucking condemn the boomers for their fucking shitty relationship jokes, that sooner or later, one day, all of us are gonna end up embracing them and making those jokes? We just think it's bullshit now, but that's because we're not married. And we're in a position to make those jokes because we don't know what it's like. What if we need... I think we need to accept that as a possibility. We just don't have the fucking life experience to appreciate the humor. It's possible. We all want to say that it's not possible. But maybe this is a walk a mile thing. Wiley Windy says this is easily solved by being alone forever. The Batcat is raiding. Thank you, Batcat, for the raid. No, and the reason why it's not going to be a thing is because I feel like our generation isn't going to be as compelled to marry due to societal pressures and or familial pressures, right? Janie, I met a nice guy. I got a nice guy for you. When you gonna get married, Janie? Like, our generation will be like, shut up, boomer. I'll get married if and when I feel like it. Oh, they're speaking. Oh, they are speaking. Okay. Do you think I should start getting off? Oh my god. Do you think I should start off by working on my arms or my legs? Marina, you're an octopus. They're indistinguishable. They're all the same thing. But of course, I don't have the option to say that. All right. Well, because she's a land octopus. All right. She's got legs that she walks on, and then she's got legs that she uses for arms. Hergatrap says that's the joke. But I don't agree with you. I think this is going to be default conversation for her personality type. So, no matter what animal it is, you're going to get this dialogue. So that's not the joke. I'm going to say start with the legs, because I think that legs contribute to a stronger core. And a stronger core is an important thing to work out the rest of your body, all right? At least that's what I learned from the Nugenics website. Nugenics. See, we're on the same page. A few weeks of lunges and squats, you'll be running around the island a lot faster.
Reading. Errands. I was thinking more along the lines of you taking up volleyball. Hoorah.
Sly wants to get a little Dead or Alive league going here on the island. I bet he's banking on the fact that she doesn't have bones. It means she's going to have really good jiggle physics. Well, that's Sly for you. Do octopuses even have muscle? What goes on there? Or are they all muscle? Like, how does that work? Like, what the fuck is the deal with that? They're all muscle. Okay. So if you get in a fight with an octopus, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Is what I'm getting out of that. See, I thought I heard a balloon, but it was just the ocean. Sounding all balloony. Balloony. Is that a word? Grab locked for Pokemon, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of all the fruits. Nope, not the pears. Because I sell the pears on other people's islands for a bigger profit. Well, wait a minute. I hit inventory cap. My storage is full. Fuck it. Just get rid of them. Serpent Tucker says, did you know that Washington State had octopus wrestling up into the 70s? Sounds fake, but I'll bite. What's octopus wrestling? Roscoe says my outfit is rancid. That's rude. I'm the king of weed. I am Lord Regent Rogan of the Seths. You shall address me as such. Octopus wrestling is when you shoot squids. Alright, that's would be called squid wrestling then. So are the squids, is it like dog fighting and the octopuses are wrestling each other and people are betting on it? Or is this like you have men wrestling squids? Squids, octopus. As stated, it would be octopuses. It wouldn't be squids. So you have men wrestling octopi, or you have octopi wrestling each other? What's up, Potato Idea? Thanks for coming to the stream today. Apparently, it's diving into the water, fighting an octopus, and dragging it to the surface. So it's kind of like noodling, but with octopus. Now, I'm not believing a fucking word of this. Am I gonna have to Google this? Octopus wrestling. Octopus Wrestling League, Tacoma, Washington. Jesus Christ, it's real. The lost sport of octopus wrestling. Octopus wrestling was a popular sport for 20 years, but it was a dangerous one. Holy shit, it got outlawed because people were dying. Static says that wrestling an octopus sounds insanely easy. Does this look easy to you? Look at the size of that octopus. Can you confidently tell me that that thing wouldn't fucking kill you in a fight? Especially when you consider the fact that it's all muscle with no bones. And there's a beak. They have razors in the suction cups, Wiley says. I think that's maybe like certain species do. Right, the octopus beak would instantly delete your dick. Instantly fucking dick deletion. Instant dick deletion. I'm talking like acid wash the dick server. Like completely fucking deleted dick with no fucking traces of any of the data. Insanely easy. This thing will fuck you up. The sport involved a team of divers who would descend into the water at depths of up to 60 feet where they would encounter the octopus in its den. The teams consisted of 2 or 3 men who would struggle to get free of the tentacles of the animal and drag it to the surface. The suction cups made the sport difficult and dangerous, and it could take a long time to get the animal up into the open air. Once it was out, the octopus would be measured on a scale, and the team with the biggest animal would win the competition. Well, that's not fair. You have 3 men versus 1 octopus? The sport's popularity faded by the mid-1960s when people slowly lost interest in octopus wrestling. I cannot imagine how people would lose interest in this. This seems awesome. So there you go. I mean, one-on-oneing an octopus, it seems to be certain fucking guaranteed death to the point where you needed 3 men. 3 guys equals 6 arms versus the octopus's 8 arms. All right, that seems... All right, that evens the odds a little bit. Okay. Jesus. The first written account of octopus wrestling was in 1949 in a magazine. It was an article written by Wilmon Menard, who talked about his trip to Tahiti where he joined a local hunter in his clash with a giant octopus. Here's a quote. Like to wrestle an octopus. I realize it sounds like a loathsome sport, but it's really more fun than hunting some poor harmless creature. When you wrestle and kill an octopus, you're ridding the marine world of a treacherous enemy. What did this thing do to this guy? What octopus hurt you? Like, did octopuses kill your parents? And you'd better watch your step, too, for there's no such thing as a reckless octopus hunter. You're careful or you're dead. I feel like if you put yourself into a position where you get killed by an octopus, it is thoroughly your fucking fault. Like most of nature. Most of nature. Not all of nature. Most of nature. Alright? If you're being killed at this point in fucking civilization, if you're being killed by a wild animal, it's because you put yourself in that fucking position. Alright? Yeah, he justified it. But yeah, there you go. Octopus wrestling. It was a real fucking thing. Maybe that's where the Pokemon Grapple-Oct comes from? Is she thinking up there? She looks like she's thinking.
Hey, Mike. Hate to say it, but I'm not feeling too stoked right now. I ain't even psyched. See, there's this thing I got my heart set on, but I don't have the belts for it right now. I want it so bad that I might even sell my alpinist overalls. I don't know, though. Wait, you're looking to buy from me? Well, how's 3,276 belts grab you? Wow, that's big-hearted of you. I mean, not literally. Far as I know, your heart's the normal size. You're not like the Grinch or anything, even though you're all green today. Green shirt, green thumbs. That gives me enough to buy what I was after. You're the best, Mike. See, I really totally wanted to go shopping for shirts, but I maxed out Daddy's credit cards.
Don't worry, Deirdre. I'll bail you out. Alright, so I think there might still be some fruit trees that I haven't hit up yet. And I should save the stacks of coconuts to gift to the villagers. I just remembered that instead of selling all of them. Lobster on the loose. Back to the family. Thank you for 7 months support. Yeah, I found the octopus wrestling unbelievable, but I schooled myself. Here's another thing that I found unbelievable, chat. Alright. And in order to have this conversation appropriately, wait a minute. I hear a very distant balloon. Warmer. There it is. Boom. Lame. Thanks. So, in order to have this conversation the right way, I think it's very important that we have the right music on. And no, this will have nothing to do with Footskin, I assure you. Now, I don't want anybody to Google this. Okay, because you're gonna ruin the fun. How much do you think annually a clown makes? A professional clown? How much money do you think a professional clown makes a year in the United States of America? And if you've seen it earlier today, then don't answer. Oh, an appropriate noise too. Hold on a second. There were a number of people who were very close. According to Google, a clown, the average full-time clown salary in the United States is $51,000 a year. All right, show of hands. How many people make significantly less money than that? My hand is raised. At least 80% of the country and the vast majority of this chat. Okay, so now the next question becomes, how much does clown college cost? And is this market cornered, or like are there jobs available? Like, right, as someone in chat pointed out, I'm already a clown, I just need to go pro. Now, this number is for people who have clown degrees from clown college. So I would imagine that when you go to work for a clown agency, that there are certain clown criteria. That's what clownteria means. It's not like the clown materia from Final Fantasy, which turns Cloud into a sexy clown. Alright? There must be certain criteria, including a degree from a clownated clown college. Clownage. Alright? Maybe it summons a clown? The clown materia? Clown bimbofication? Yeah, maybe we could just listen to clown binaural beats. clownification binaural beats. It summons Kefka, yeah. So if Clown College costs $200K, oh man, it'd take you like, with after taxes and fucking, you know, interest, probably take you like at least a decade of clowning to pay off Clown College. You could get a degree in clownology. What are the chances, or what is the possibility that I could just go in the closet and get the clown outfit that I have in there, that you've seen, you know I have, and then just go on Craigslist and be like, yeah, I'm a clown. Yeah, I'm a clown. Yeah, I'll come do a birthday party, yeah. Yeah, I'll come. Yeah, I'll show up.
Hey, I'll do the clown voice. Hey, kiddies. Who's ready for some good old-fashioned Clown College accredited clowning?
And not go through like a clown agency. Right? You don't need a clown license. You could just go clown. Nothing's to stop me from going and just fucking clowning. They can't fucking stop me. Fuck them.
Yeah, I'm a clown, yeah.
You would make $30K a year tops without the correct accreditation. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's good money, man. In this economy, that's fucking great. There's a code of conduct for clowning. Alright, so what is it? What? I could do it. No talking about foot flakes in front of the kids? Should be easy enough. I could do that. Don't forget, I've worked with kids before. I'm ready to work with kids again. Alright? Although, listen, I think juggling and balloon animals looks really hard, so I'm just not going to do that stuff. I'm just not going to do balloon animals or juggling. A doghouse? Oh, I don't have that. I was out jogging the other day and the wife put me in the doghouse. Hoorah! Yes, I do. Clowns Without Borders is a real thing. Hey, what's Clowns Without Borders? See, this thing is another one of those items that suggests, like, yeah, you may have, like, Cherry in your town, or, like, any of the, or Lucky, or any of the dog Animal Crossing villagers. But, there's also a dog house. Like, they have a human house. But you could craft this dog house, and you could put it, you know, in their yard as, like, you know, a funny ha-ha, hoo-hoo, hee-hoo, ha-ha. But, like, where are the actual dogs? I sort of feel like that might be considered offensive to your dog villagers. Right, it's that goofy Pluto dilemma coming up for the second time today during the stream. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to repair this with the customization kit. And then I'm finally going to get back to fishing today. What's up, Nesthenic? Thanks for coming. The upright, sentient species in Animal Crossing are divergent species according to the museum. It's the same way humans coexist with monkeys in our universe. Yeah, you know what? They do give you a fucking direct explanation in that room. That doesn't mean it's not weird and disturbing in some way, though, right? Alright, so here's what we're going for. Mahi-mahi, also known as a dolphin fish. Or confusingly, sometimes just called a dolphin. Which I remember, you know, fucked me up as a kid. I was like, wait, you guys are eating dolphin? He didn't turn. Also, not to be confused with the teehee fish. I've had mahi-mahi. Is a absolutely delicious fucking meal. Mahi-mahi is very good, yes. Fucking awesome, I'd say. Now, apparently the mahi-mahi can only be caught at the pier. Also, giant trevally. Seems to me like these two fish have replaced the tuna and the marlin. Much in the same way that the scorpion replaced the tarantula, which I caught my first scorpion last night. It behaves in exactly the same way as the tarantula. You catch it the exact same way. You know, the little red light, green light type of a thing. Trevali's gale is ready. Yes. The giant ravioli fish. And I imagine that the trevally and the mahi-mahi are both extra large shadows. This butterfly is all up in my business right now. Kindly fuck off, good sir. Oh, they're second from biggest. Like this? This is second from biggest, right? Doing the eyes closed strategy.
It's at least a C+.
Thank you. You might get better odds looking for the Nook Miles Island, that is the Big Fish Island. Yeah, but that's got about as much of a chance as spawning as the Tarantula Island, doesn't it? So it's a Nook Island that you go to where there are only giant-sized shadows in the water. I've never seen it. I've only seen Tarantula Island once. I've only seen the Money Rock Island once. And I've been to a lot of Nook Islands. I never seen a Nook Island that has hybrid flowers on it. Still waiting to see that. Never seen that. Oh, there's two different Money Islands. Didn't know. I miss my rubber duck fishing pole.
Beef.
I just felt it in my tits that it was going to bite that time, and then it didn't. Hey, where's my fish? Dude, where's my fish? What's up, Shining Latios? Thanks for coming. I found the one that has the island, the small island in the middle of the giant lake, and there are no cliffs. It's the one I got. And they make you use a vaulting pole to get to the middle island. You have to destroy a rock to get onto a little, like, sliver of land that will allow you to vault onto the center island. And the thing that hurts is that the rock that they make you break is a money rock that you like you can't really take advantage of in the same way. Oh, you son of a bitch. Squid. Nope. And also, when I saw this island last night, like I said earlier, I fucked up one of the money rocks because my character decided to auto-target a tile that had a mole cricket buried in it. Oh my god. Well, as you can see, I crafted a lot of bait in anticipation of this. So if I don't get at least one of these fish right now, that's going to be surprising to me. Well, I don't know. How rare are they? Are they about as rare as the marlin and the tuna? Yeah. Latios only went through 30 bait and found a trevally. Only a trevally. Well, I got more than 30 here. See, I have to close my eyes or I won't catch it. Like, I'll fuck it up. I'm so used to that closing the eyes strat. Come on. So the fish that's up there is the biggest shadow size. We're looking for the shadow size that is below that one, right? Harmonious J says that this isn't the biggest. So that's the size. So that's cool that he's up there because we could use that for comparison. Snackle needs to make bait but doesn't want to. That's a huge fucking mood. I'd appreciate, yeah, the craft stack option. So, when I was a kid, my dad had a boat. And, he'd go fishing on the boat. And sometimes he would make us go with him. And I feel like it was one of those things where, you know how there's something that you think you might have otherwise enjoyed in your life, but somebody fucking ruined it for you? Women fished him and men wanted him, Punstar. Was how it went down. Alright, so this dude... Hold on. He'd get a fish on the line, right? Yeah, and then he'd be like, "Come here, I'm gonna teach you how to reel in the fish." And then he would get behind me, and he would fucking, like, grab both of my hands. And so he would grab one of them, and I remember on one occasion, one of my fingers was on the reel, so that's the part of the fishing pole that has the fishing line spooled around it, right? And he was like, with fucking what felt like monster truck fucking force, was pushing my thumb into the fucking fishing reel, while with my other hand, he was grabbing the part, the reel bit, with the part that you spin, alright? And he was essentially reeling in the fish by himself as if my hands weren't there. Like, that was his method of trying to teach me how to fish. And, like, I'd go home from this, and my hands would be literally fucking bloody. And fucking ripped up. He was a bastard, man. He wanted me to fucking enjoy his hobby, but he had no idea how to get me actually interested in his hobby, right? And then, like, you know, maybe we'd catch some fish. We'd be out there, you know, and he'd make me shit in a bucket. He had a bucket. I had to shit in a bucket. You know, and I'll never forget the way that the rim of the bucket, feel free to post the rev emote. That the rim of the bucket would be, because it was like a plastic bucket, right? With a very fucking fine edge to it. So I'd sit on this bucket to poop, and the edge of the bucket would just be digging into the flesh of my buttocks. But I had no choice. Guys, whenever he would drag me fishing with him, it was fucking just fear. It was fear and terror and horror. You got two options. You can shit in the bucket or you shit off at the side of the boat. And if you fall in, I'm not gonna come and get you. Like, you know how sometimes steel buckets, at least, they have like a lip on them? Nah, he used to use plastic buckets. Like the kind that you buy spackle in. You know, buckets that are definitely, absolutely not meant to be fucking shit in at any point. God, Mario is a dick. Yeah, paint buckets. Fucking paint buckets. The least conducive bucket for shitting in. And what would happen is he would fillet the fish sometimes, or he would be like, you know, chopping up the bait fish for the chum and the bait. He would be doing that on the boat, right? So what would happen was there'd be blood. There'd be blood and fish guts all over the fucking boat. And when he docked it, I would have to sit there and with a sponge and a bucket, not the same bucket that I shit into, I want to put that in there for emphasis and comedic effect. But it isn't true. It isn't true. It wouldn't be the shit bucket. It wouldn't be the shit bucket. Not that I remember. Not that I remember. But he would force me to wash all the blood out of the boat with the sponge and the bucket while he sat there and did nothing. To cap off, like, you know, a harrowing experience. You know, and I'd get seasick sometimes, and I'd throw up. You know. And would he take me home? Because I was seasick? Nope. No, he only went home when he was done fishing. He was hardcore and weird and superstitious. He had a theory, okay, that he could tell when bass were in the area, right? Striped bass, that was a fish that he would fish for a lot. He could tell when striped bass were in the area because the air would smell like watermelon. And years later, I met somebody who used to go fishing with him, right? He was like, yeah, I used to go out on the boat with your dad. But then one day he said something about being able to tell that that the fish were nearby because he smelled watermelon. And that was the last time I went on the boat with your dad. That was when I realized, I was like, oh god, I'm in the middle of the open ocean with a psychopath. You know, there's implications there, to quote Dennis from Always Sunny. Mike, what made your dad so wacky? I have a theory. Because he grew up on a farm. I think, like, he got kicked in the head by the donkey a lot. But we just don't know that. We don't know that for sure. They did have donkeys. I know that they had donkeys. My theory is he got fucking donkey kicked in the dome, like, several times. You guys saw a balloon up here, too, right? That wasn't my imagination. The fuck? Lobster on the Loose says, you should toss his remains into the sea after he dies, just like we did to my shitty father. Was your father Osama bin Laden? Like, is that, like, we have a kind of celebrity in chat? Were you, are you the son of Osama bin Laden? What are you talking about? Why do I think that didn't happen? Guys, I definitely saw a balloon. This is fucked up. Oh, son of bin Laden is his full name. Were you raised by Osama bin Laden? What are you on about? Guys, I don't know about that balloon. That was weird. Like, I definitely fucking saw it. I don't know. Breaks my heart a little bit. So, the reason I said all that was because I have a aversion to going fishing. Like, if anybody invited me fishing, I'd be like, nah, no, nah, I'm good. Or maybe even being on boats to an extent, you know? Like, I don't... Like, I think about being on a boat, and I just remember all that fucking traumatizing shit from my childhood. Yet, at the same time, it's a shame because I feel like I might like fishing. Like, I might otherwise actually like it, you know? Especially river fishing. I feel like river fishing would be more fun than ocean fishing. Like, more fun and less scary. Because, you know, if you're river fishing, then you don't have to be on a boat. No, don't... No, don't sell the bait, dude. But I actually don't think there's any, like, I guess good river fishing to be had anywhere near where I live, you know? Probably just be fishing up used condoms and syringes and shit. You know, and get mercury poisoning, which is still a problem in the oceans around here. I mean, these oceans are very polluted. And my dad, he would bring these fish home, right? And he would have my mother cook the fish for him so he could eat it. And whenever my mother cooked this fish, this metallic aroma would tinge the entire house. Where it smelled like metal. I don't know how to explain it to you. Like, it was so obviously not something that you should be eating. And it's like, you look at, you know, maps of, like, where mercury poisoning is in the oceans, and, like, the entire fucking region of fucking New York City is, like, a red zone. And he's just pulling fish out of the water and eating it. He's still alive. Strong as a fucking ox. He's like 71, I think. 72. I don't know how fucking old he is. I don't talk to him. For reasons that should be apparent to you by now. So, like, whatever damage the donkey kicks did to his fucking brain, I would say the constant ingestion of actual mercury and God knows what other chemicals further degraded his fucking brain. But probably in some way strengthened him. He's being just aggressively boomer about the whole coronavirus thing. You know, we're in the fucking one of the global epicenters of the fucking pandemic, and he's just like business as usual, pretending it doesn't exist. He was like, if I get sick, I'll take a fucking Tylenol. So what? You stop it being a baby. Real quote. Real quote. Real quote. So what? If I get sick, I'm not gonna take a little bit of Tylenol. So what? Tylenol, he says. But knowing him, man, like, if he was gonna get this virus, there it is. I caught a mahi. It's all mahine. I thought it said it's all machine. It's a pretty beautiful looking fish, though, isn't it? Let's just admire it for a second. That clam jizz really just ruined the moment. But like I said, what I was trying to say was, if he was gonna get this fucking virus, he would survive it. He would. Like, he's like, you know how there's just some of those, like, really tough to kill old sons of bitches? That's him. You can't kill this motherfucker. Nothing could kill this motherfucker. Everybody knows somebody like that. What's up, Kyle Burke? Yeah, can confirm. I had mahi once or twice. It was actually fucking awesome. Really good. Really tasty. The mercury made him immortal. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. All right. Well, you know what? I'll go buy a new one, and then I'll drop off. Octavian, you drowning? Hey, Octavian, you want to wrestle? Let's throw it out, man. Me and you. I'll drop off the trevally. It's the other thing at the museum, and then I'll get a fishing pole. The first emperor of China died from drinking an immortality potion. That was a big cup of mercury. What was the thing with the Roman emperors? They were drinking, it was lead, right? They were using lead for piping and poisoning their water with lead, and they were all dying from lead poisoning. And going fucking absolutely out of their mind crazy. Similar. Here you go. Here's an immortality potion. It's just straight mercury. Okay. Good thing people have gotten smarter since then. Yeah, right. It is a mahi. Tell me about it, Blathers.
Wonderful. Would love nothing more. The mahi is an ocean fish known for its wide, somewhat cute face. It can reach over 6 feet long.
While Blathers stands the mahi.
It is known by different names, including dolphin fish, even though it has no relation to dolphins. They live only in warm tropical waters, which perhaps explains the relaxed, happy look on their faces. And there you have it.
You know, I didn't really think cute when I looked at the thing's face, but... Also, yeah, I don't know how it came to be called the dolphin fish when it really looks absolutely nothing like a dolphin whatsoever. It's got a dolphin-esque forehead. Maybe I could see that. So yeah, my dad's one of those people like he'll never, he'll never retire. Like he'll work till he's in the ground, like he could fucking just like he's gone to work, with like broken bones and fucked up back and pulled muscles and fucking he doesn't give a fuck. He also doesn't believe that like medicine is real. At one point he comes home, right? He was fishing and he got a hook stuck in his hand. And then like 2 weeks later he goes to my mom. He's like, "You think this is infected or what?" And he shows her the hand and it's like entirely green. Like forget green thumb, like his entire hand was green and like oozing pus. And she's like, "Why didn't you go to the doctor?" And he's like, "Oh, the doctor is for babies. It's a waste of time for babies. What am I going to go to the doctor for? What do I look like, a gay? You think I'm a gay? I'm going to go to the doctor? That's for a gay. A gay, you go to the doctor." It's that. Like, it's that. It's a macho thing, where like you just, you don't go to the doctor because it's a sign of weakness if you go to the doctor. I didn't buy a new fishing pole. Forgot. Yeah, he went. No, like, somehow my mother was able to talk him into going to the doctor, and he got, like, fucking antibiotics. But, like, another week of that, and that hand was gonna have to be amputated. And then he still would have went to work, like, with the stump. This is not the store, Mike. Like, the only way you'd stop him is if, like, he was, like, fucking, like, paralyzed and literally could not move. But even then, he'd find a way to work. Which is how I wanted to segue into talking about this kind of fucking awesome thing that I saw today. Hold on. Mal sends me this article, right? Well, it's a tweet. Sorry, it's not really an article. It says, straight out of a video game, China's ubiquitous food delivery app, ELE.me, which I guess is like, the Grubhub of China, or like DoorDash of China. It caught the Chinese internet's attention this week after testing a powered exoskeleton for its couriers. And I shit you not, this video that they have here, it looks exactly like Death Stranding. It looks exactly like Death Stranding. It's got the fucking, like, the exosuit for the legs. And he's got the fucking stack of boxes on his back. It looks exactly like Death Stranding. Like, on fucking ironically, it's Death Stranding, like, straight up. And it's kind of fucking cool. Actually, the exoskeleton endows the wearer with the strength to carry up to 50 kilograms with ease. All right, listen, how many pounds is that? I can't do the math. I don't know. How many... Can I play the video? And then I went into the comments, and there's Death Stranding videos, and they got fucking clips of Kojima and blah, 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 You want to see the video? All right, let me set this up so you can see the video. Hold on a second. Set it up for you. Go ahead and get that set up for you there. Add to do that there. Add that there. Add that display capture there. Go ahead and add that there. Display capture right there. There you go. Go ahead and do that there. Right there then. There he goes. It's got cool music too. Did I not say it looks exactly like Death Stranding? Colabold's ruining the fun by saying it's not a new thing. How long until it rips some guy's spine in half? Well, I'm assuming there's a user's manual, you know. It's video game Death Stranding in real life. There you go. Why don't they create an Iron Man and save the world? Oh, I'll tell you why, because that's fucking stupid. Shut up. Save the world from who? Fuck Thanos? Okay, we'll do it when Thanos shows up. Idiot. Sir Crow says, this reminds me, there's power armor that's being invented and the design is based on the Spartan designs from Halo. Oh, that's cool. So they're making like suits that jack you off? Is what you're telling me? Finally! I was about to say, we're sitting here in 2020 and they don't have power suits that jack you off. Starting to get a little bit ridiculous.
So, I heard one of my neighbors calling you Jabroni. I think that's a great nickname. Would you mind if I used it too, bless your heart? I'm so glad I got up the courage to ask. Thanks, Jabroni. Moo moo!
Sure, Karen. I want to know if the power suit will help me, like, play drums. I still didn't buy the. I didn't buy the fishing pole. I went into the store and I didn't buy the fishing pole. This is amazing. It's taken like 15 minutes for me to get the fishing pole at this point. Holy shit. I want to know if the power suit can help me play drums without my kneecap being all fucked up. My knees, they're very fucked up, and they hurt when I play. I want to know if... Because, dude, if that power suit, you know, works for just helping you carry more weight, stands to reason it'll ease... You know, it'll ease the stress on your joints and your muscles, or whatever. Though it looked like in the video, you had to use your hands to control it. Right? Octo to octo. Are they gonna wrestle? Oh, they should wrestle. Instant Lombardo. Falco Lumbago? Schrodinger's ferret? Schrodinger had, cats, I think. I don't think it was ferrets. Was it cats? Or dogs? No, Pavlov had the dogs. Likely the person knew that. Mike, I don't want to subject you to it, but look at the Discord DMs. Well, then what are you sending it to me for if you don't want to object me to it? Oh, it's an open question on, what website is this? Did I turn my boyfriend into a vampire? I have a new boyfriend, and we have been seeing each other for a month. Anyway, the other night we had a Twilight marathon, and a dream of mine is to have a vampire boyfriend. I've been experimenting with eating my own blood since the Twilight books came out. I consider myself to be a vampire now. I'm not reading this. I'm not reading the rest. Okay, okay, I'm gonna skip a little bit here. I decided I would try and turn my new boyfriend, so I've been cooking my blood into his food when he comes over. I've been doing it for 3 to 4 weeks. Do you think he would be a vampire right now? Oh no, that's most definitely fake. Oh no, and you need to tweak your bullshit filter a little bit, buddy. I know, I'm the one saying that. The irony is not lost on me. But you need to tweak your bullshit filter. Seems like a pointless exercise to me. But then again, I am Team Jacob, so... Not really my area of expertise. Shh. Trevally. Nope. No good. Porterhouse is asking a great question. Have I stopped eating my fingers during this pandemic? Yeah, you know what, man? I don't really, like, bite my fingers. Very rarely will I do that. It was a couple of years ago that I went from biting my fingers to just, like, ripping into them with the other hand. And I've tried so hard to stop doing that. But obviously, you know, having, like, open wounds on my fucking fingers during a fucking disease pandemic is probably not a good idea. But believe me, if I could stop doing it, I would have stopped years ago. I've been doing it since I'm a fucking child. It's terrible. There's a word for it. It's either dermatophagia or dermatillomania. It's funny because germophobia, it got me to stop putting my fingers in my mouth, but it didn't get me to stop destroying my fingers. Yeah, good. It's a pretty common thing, apparently. Oh. Megalovania. It's called Megalovania. It's called that because sooner or later, you know, you're gonna look like Sand. You're gonna have Sand's Undertale hands because all the flesh will be gone. Well, I'm not eating it, Caprine son. I'm just ripping it off, you know, like an asshole. You know what really helps me not do it? Having a controller in my fucking hand and playing a video game. What I think the root of it is that my hands always need to be doing something. Like I need to have my hands busy. And if I'm not doing anything with my hands, then I just start fucking them up. I think that's part of it. Just jerk off all the time. It's not really practical. When that Spartan suit gets invented, then I'll be really fucked. Here's what I'd like to see. Mech suit wrestling. Take the augmented strength from the mech suit that we just saw in the video. And then have those people wrestle octopuses. A fidget cube, you know what would happen? I'd just not use the fidget cube. Like, the fidget cube would just sit there and I'd never fuck with it. The fidget cube would sit there doing nothing while I continued to rip into my fingers. Is what would happen. A fidget spinner? Nah, listen, I got a reputation to protect here. Also, a video game engages the mind as well, whereas the fidget cube does not. I got the Pond Skater T, the hero. Yeah, I got it. C+. C+, baby! Alright, that looks promising. But it isn't. So while we're on the topic of wrestling, kind of... And by the way, this is only like halfway through all of the bizarre, somewhat disturbing bullshit that were in my DMs from Mal today. Let's try to make sense of this together, because I'm having a very hard time with this one, okay? Woman in sumo wrestler suit assaulted her ex-girlfriend in gay pub after she waved at man dressed as Snickers bar. So does somebody need to go back to journalism school so they could figure out how to write a sentence that makes any kind of sense? Or is this what happened, honest to God, and this was the only way to describe it? I guess Cloud used the Snickers materia. The Butterfinger materia. Was it also Snickers? I think it was like Snickers, Butterfingers, and Crunch Bars. After she waved at a man dressed as a Snickers bar. First of all, that's your ex. Second of all, maybe she was just hungry. Was it a Halloween fucking, like, party? Was it a Halloween party? It couldn't have been a Halloween party because we're in May right now. So it couldn't have been a Halloween party. Why was there somebody dressed in a Snickers bar, and why was there somebody dressed in a sumo suit? Okay, this happened in Sydney, Australia. Mal sent me the article. A fancy dress party in one of Dublin's... Dublin, Australia? What? No, it didn't. Okay, no, this happened in Ireland. Sorry. A fancy dress party in one of Dublin's best-known gay bars took a sinister turn when a woman attacked her ex-girlfriend in a row over a dress-up sumo wrestler's suit. After a year of acrimony following the bad breakup, Sandra Talbot assaulted Adrian Martin with a bottle hidden under her costume in a fit of rage at the pub. Oh my God, attacked her with the fucking glass bottle? Irish Herald reports the row escalated as the victim waved at a man dressed as a Snickers bar. Man, she just wasn't herself. You know how you get when you're hangry and you're not yourself? Judge Catherine Murphy fined Talbot €400, adding she hoped the accused could now put it behind her. Okay, so it was a fancy dress party. So I guess this is an open question to gay people. How is wearing a Snickers outfit fancy? I'm dressed like a giant candy bar. Isn't that fancy? I guess the balloon... Like, I missed it? Like, it was going from west to east, so I can't have it? Is that... You see it up there, right? Give me some big boys, come on. Trevally! Nope. Okay, we get it. Olive flounder, thank you. We get it. Here's hoping I get an octopus so I can wrestle it. Guys, the octopus being all muscle is pretty fucking scary. You know, imagine somebody made entirely out of muscle just chasing you down to kick your ass. Imagine this is pretty much the scenario when you're talking about going up against an octopus. Alright, now... Why are you running? Yeah. You know why, Octopus Soup. Your name is Octopus Soup. Look at his face. So, this comes from a Twitter account that's called, shit, what the fuck? God damn it, I lost the link. It comes from a Twitter account called Medical Diagrams, or like Bad Medical Diagrams. Alright, so this is an illustration from a medical book. Do you know the account, Nemo? Why don't you link it in chat? So what I guess they're trying to depict, like, this is what, you know, the human body looks like without skin. This is peak physical performance. You may not like it, but this is what it looks like, or some type of a thing. I don't know. But pretty obviously, it resulted in something maybe Pietro from Animal Crossing might like. And that look of sheer terror is just, I mean, dude, that they could have done without the look of sheer terror, right? Like, I mean, the person who illustrated this. Like, I mean, it would have been funny enough without that. The mouth looks edited. Maybe. Or it was called, like, medical textbook shit posts or something like that. Medical diagrams that look like shit posts, I think, is the name of the account. And that's what it is. That's what it is to go against somebody made of sheer muscle. A lot of the diagrams are fake edits. Okay, so listen. You want to wrestle? It's spreading like wildfire. So apparently it's just edited, which, you know what, fair enough. If all they did was change the mouth, then that's still pretty goddamn amazing. Thank you for the applause. Please, hold your applause. Hold your applause, Marina. I haven't caught the Trevally yet. Applaud when I catch the Trevally. Ball Blair points out that most of them are legit because science diagrams are genuinely not made by amazing artists. Most of the time, probably. Probably made by, scientists? It's a little bit disappointing to find out that's an edit. And with that image, I may have actually gone through almost all the cursed shit that Mal sent me today. Oh, wait, no, got one more. Got one more. Got one more for you. There it is. Alright. That is, Raymond from Animal Crossing, but it's the boss baby. That'll do it. Okay, that's it. I'm done inflicting these things on you now. I'm done. Crypty Kitten says, I'm shaking with rage. I actually have a Twitter account of where you can find the person who made that. But I feel like that's irresponsible to give that out. I don't want to feel responsible for it if something bad happens to that person, you know? I don't want to be potentially responsible for that person's life. Don't want that weighing on my conscience. There's another cursed thing here I just saw, but I'll save it. I'll save it for another time, because I probably got to wrap up soon. And, no, to the people who asked, I'm not going to stream later tonight. I'm going to take a break tonight. Because, actually, part of the reason why is because I need a break. The other part of the reason why is Rev is going to do his awesome Town of Nowhere stream tonight. So, if you guys are looking for something to watch tonight, definitely head over there and check it out. If you haven't seen this, he's doing something fucking awesome. An interactive choose-your-own-adventure type thing with the chat. Has anybody not seen this? You need to get over there and watch this. Is he live? According to my Twitch, he's not live. Hold on. Twitch, what are you doing? It says he tweeted it so soon. All right. Well, what I'm gonna do is raid him, and I encourage you guys to hang out and watch this because it's very fucking cool. But I'm gonna end there. All right. So let me thank everybody for coming to hang out tonight. Thank you for subs, resubs, bits, and all that. But you know, just as usual, thank you just for watching. I really do appreciate it so much. Hope you've been enjoying these chill, laid back Animal Crossing streams with me. It's definitely helping me stay calm in the middle of all this nonsense. If anybody is new to the channel, you can find me on social media, and you can find me on YouTube. The links are right there in the chat. How easy is that? Doesn't get easier than that. It does not get easier than that. Right? The only way it's easier than that is if somebody clicks the link for you, which is impossible. until they invent, some kind of exosuit that clicks links for you, which may be on the horizon, given the news we received today, but we'll see. I am going to look at art real fast, so if anybody made art for the stream tonight, please tweet it at me with the hashtag JabroniMikeArt. We're going to look at it right now. Because as said, I won't be streaming later. I'm going to start with this piece from 87 Octane. It says, I like the characterization that Mike gave T-Bone. Roz, get in here and suck my dick. There he is wearing his robe. He's a distinguished gentleman. A distinguished slab of beef. He's a good fella. And Octane's an awesome artist. Thank you for the... Oh, before I fucking forget, Octane came to my town to pick up some fossils. Right? And this is a testament to how good of an artist she is, right? Because she did this in like 30 seconds. Check that out. She just busted that out in 30 seconds. Isn't that awesome? Octane, thank you again for the cool art. I'm also going to show this. From Lobster on the Loose, it says, okay, Mike, so should these Squid Mike's death animation end in a bloody skull, or should their gravestone be a gravestone with the word dead on it? I don't know what you're asking me, and I don't know what this is, but cool. Are you making a video game? What is it? It's cool either way, whatever it is. And finally, I got one more piece from Hollow Monster. It's a J5. Damn, I love them J5s. It says, anytime Mike yells, everyone shut up, I get madly excited. Everyone shut up and listen. She's going to say the thing. She's going to say the thing. I love it, Hollow Monster. All right, so, again, going to raid Rev now. Thank you, everybody, for coming to chill. Probably see you tomorrow on Rev's channel, actually, for Terraria, with more shenanigans to follow later in the week. Resident Evil 3, a couple other things that we talked about last night, Banjo-Kazooie, etc., etc. So, in the meantime, lots of love. Be safe. Wash your hands. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.